Today is the day we make it to Alaska.
We're Frankie and Alex, and that's our puppy Paco. Since hitting the road at the end of 2019, we have wanted to go to Alaska. But then, you know. But we sure did make the best of it, visiting over 35 states in a single year, as you can tell from this sick map. After months of planning, we thought for sure this was our summer.
We're going to Alaska!
Then after spending 6 long hours at the Canadian border, this happened.
Oh my gosh, what a rigmarole.
Oh, guys, we didn't make it.
So it was back to the drawing board, but you're in luck.
We figured out the only way that you can get you and your RV to Alaska this summer, and we're gonna show you in today's video.
All right, enough of this intro business already. Let's get into today's F&A vlog.
We have to do a lot of chores to get it ready to go because we're gonna be away from the vehicle for a while.
First up, we wanted to dump our toilet because we didn't want it sitting in the van while we're not in here.
I gotta deal with all the stuff.
Frank has the fun job.
All right, I got the jugs in the backpack, secured. The package is secured.
While he's dealing with that, I'm gonna make us some breakfast. For the last couple of days, we've been eating ourselves through our fridge, kind of having like a mishmash who knows what meals because we wanted the fridge to be empty. We turned it off last night. Everything, as you can see, is like a little bit wet, so I'm gonna wipe everything down, wipe the whole fridge down, and then turn it into kind of like cold storage. Plus, it's a good excuse to clean the fridge. We also stocked up on a bunch of pantry items, so non-perishable stuff, cans of beans and tomatoes. We've got tons of sauces and dressings so that we had them when we got to Alaska. I think pricing on stuff is a little bit higher up there, so we just wanted to load up on things that we knew that we would need at prices that we knew that were good. The other thing that you're gonna wanna do is get rid of any gray water or standing water that you have because it's just gonna start to stink after a couple of days sitting. So we're at a little dump station and we're gonna get rid of our gray.
Now we have to head to the electronics store. We gotta buy some little pieces for our phone. That way we can listen to stuff on the airplane. And then we gotta take the van to the spot where it's getting shipped from.
That's right, guys. We are getting rid of the van and we are jumping on an airplane today, which we've literally never done before. Well, I mean, we've been on an airplane before.
Yeah.
But we've never shipped our van or done anything like that.
We've never been away from our van since we've had a van.
Right. So it's gonna be a big experience and we're excited to take you along for the ride. We have to fill up a little bit of gas. We've been running kind of on empty for the last couple of days because you need to have your tank less than a quarter tank full to get on the boat. So we've just kind of been adding $5 or $10 as we're going.
And like $5 only gets you like a gallon now.
Yeah, it's very expensive for gasoline right now, so maybe it's a good thing we only need a couple of gallons.
So I put in a $7.38 because that's basically 2 gallons.
All right, let's head to the shipping yard. The reason that we've decided to ship with Tote is a lot of different factors. First of all, the passenger ferry that everybody talks about that you could just drive onto with your van is completely sold out.
It was also crazy expensive when we checked it out the first time. This is actually a cheaper option, and now that the boat is completely sold out, it's the only option.
There's actually a second option, but it's definitely not as good as Tote.
You could take the barge, but the barge is like a 2-week journey that you'll be without your van.
Of course, if you live in the Seattle area or the Tacoma area and you can drop your van off and then just like stay home for 2 weeks before you go meet it, sure, why not? But with Tote, they have 2 shipments a week every Wednesday and Friday, and it's available the next Tuesday. Well, for the Friday shipment. I don't know about the Wednesday shipment. Are they both Tuesday? I don't know.
Yes, sir. Patience is key.
So we were wrong. We did have to wait for the train, but we just met some lovely people at the other Tote gate. This is for like the big shipping containers, so the trucks will roll in with the, I don't know what you call them, the pallets or whatever. What lovely folks.
Man, that guy was awesome. His energy was so amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, both of them. They were just really nice, awesome people. So far, this experience is top notch. Okay, thank
cool.
you so much. Appreciate it.
Have a good day, guys. Thank you.
Alex, how excited are you?
I'm super excited. I'm like a little bit nervous. We've never been without Olive, like literally ever. Well, I guess we went to Canada for 2 months, but she was in your mom's driveway.
And she wasn't built out yet.
Yeah. All right, guys, safety first. We're gonna take a little tour of Tote, show you guys what they do here. Not allowed to walk anywhere. Stay within the lines, unless you got this cool ass vest. We're gonna see everything that Tote does. It's actually a really big operation down here, and Mr. James is gonna tell us all about it.
We are one of the major ocean carriers to Alaska. We have a fantastic service, top notch. 2 sailings every week, every Wednesday and Friday that go out. The men and women who work here do a fantastic job every week.
We're riding in a Mercedes now.
Oh man, upgrade. Babe, did we get a new van?
Yeah, we traded Olive up for, oh, never mind.
It was so amazing to take this tour of Tote and see just how big their operations really are. And you see that little ramp over there? Well, it's actually quite big and very important.
Your vehicle itself will actually just be driven onto one of the auto decks. So we drive on, we park it, we lock it down, strap it down, and from there it sits. So it's not in a container or put in a container. No risk of any, sometimes containers are very tight when you put vehicles inside of them. So we are non-containerized when it comes to all the row pieces that we ship.
And they sure do ship a lot, from fifth wheelers to Class A RVs and everything in between, plus so much freight for Alaska. And the best part?
There is no saltwater or inclement weather that's hitting those items along the way.
That means you can trust whatever your baby is to Tote Maritime, and they are going to take amazing care of it on one of their beautiful ships.
A lot of people rely on it because there's not a lot of manufacturing in Alaska. When you're up there and you're looking for, your grocery goods, your automobiles, various items as well, all of those have come through. There's a high probability that, it came on Tote ships. We are a lifeline to Alaska.
Midnight Sun's coming to get Olive and take her to Alaska. All right, guys, we're gonna get a quick weight on the vehicle. We've actually never weighed Olive before, so this will be the first time that we're finding out how much our build weighs.
We're going high and low. I'm going under it is available.
Oh, we're going over under?
Yeah. So I said 7,350 pounds is what I think she's gonna weigh total.
Well, I guess I'll take the over, because, that's what James left me.
Look at this, 82.80, I was under.
Yeah,
So
which means
that's
that
good.
both of us lose.
Yes.
Frank's the winner.
Actually, pretty sure I won, just throwing that in there.
One of the major things you have to do to get your vehicle ready for Tote is you have to disconnect all your propane. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna go down there, I'm gonna shut it off, we're gonna disconnect the top. There's gonna be a little bit of propane in the van, so make sure you vent it out before you head out of your van. And we got the other one. I'm gonna just pull the whole piece off. That's it, that's all the propane that's left out. Just make sure we have it all out.
That one's full.
Yeah.
Whew! This is the last time we're gonna see Olive until next week. I hope she has a wonderful journey. It seems like with Tote, she's gonna be in great hands, and we can't wait to explore Alaska with her. It was a quick 35-minute drive to get to the airport.
Makes it super convenient for you. Even if you're gonna take an Uber here, it's like what, 30 bucks or something like that?
50.
Oh, it's 50. But still, that's not terrible when you think about the whole ordeal.
Now we are checked in, but we can't drop Paco off until an hour and a half before the flight.
Yeah.
So we're gonna hang out outside a little bit. We have TSA pre-check, so it shouldn't be trouble getting through security.
Also, we want to try to wait as long as possible before we put Paco in the carry-on and gets on the plane. He's not nervous. He's eating before we get on the plane, which is perfect. That means that he doesn't know that anything's even happening.
I know, and I'm nervous.
I know you are, but he's gonna be okay.
I got knots in my stomach.
He's gonna be perfectly fine.
I know, but it's a long time.
We're definitely gonna miss him on the plane, where we wish we could have him on there with us.
But he's gonna be in good company. There are so many other dogs flying today.
Yeah, there are actually. Bye, buddy. We love you.
Bless his little heart. He's so stressed out right now. The guy over there is so sweet. He loves animals, and he's like talking sweet nothings to him to like help him calm down. The other lady told us that basically they whine and cry until they get over to the elevator, and then they're usually fine. So. We're in Alaska. Now let's go find Paco, because that's what's really... Paco!
Hi. Hi, my buddy. Come here, buddies. Hi. Hi, buddy. Hi. You did so good. You're so warm. You did so good. Oh, thank you.
Thank you. So Paco is like totally unfazed. He was like, oh, what's up? Hey guys.
He like barely cried.
I feel like
get out of the cage.
I don't know if he's like that was fine for him or he's just like mad at us.
No, I don't think he's mad. I think he's kind of tired. It's like midnight for him right now.
Yeah, so we're gonna go over to the hotel. Good morning, Alaska.
We're gonna go take a walk on the town right now. It's a little bit overcast and like gloomy, but I think we're still gonna have a great time.
We've got 3 days to explore
Anchorage.
before Tote brings Olive back to us. The first morning here is pretty rainy. We found this sandwich deck, which has a covered patio so we can have Paco. I ordered a veggie wrap. Frank got a bagel.
I also been kind of craving a bagel with cream cheese, so here we go. Alaskan bagel with cream cheese. You know, you would think that's something I get in, like New York or something, right? This place was so delicious, and I didn't expect it to be this good. Sit, wait. Okay. By far the best latte I've ever had. Watch out for the sun.
There's also like a little market going on, so we're gonna check it out. Every time we stop, Paco finds an awning to stand under because he doesn't want to be in the rain.
Reindeer sausage is a big thing out here.
It's just sad for Santa.
Well, they're by the North Pole. I guess that's where they get them from, huh?
Frank, it's your first bear.
I can't believe it. Actually, it wouldn't be. It would be the first Alaskan bear, if that.
Oh, you're
Because
so cool.
remember we saw one in California?
People often mistake Paco for a bear cub.
Paco, a bear cub.
Totally similar.
How cool is that? And look at these little salmonberry jelly. Walking down the streets, it's really beautiful out here. I think this might be like a summer solstice like festival that's going on right now.
You know it's a party when there's a bubble machine.
Ooh, this place rules. I feel like this is so perfect for what we've been looking for. And everywhere we went so far was like not the right option. And they got it here. El Gringos, you gotta come.
That was absolutely delicious. They can make anything on the menu vegan, and I think everything would be so stellar. We sat down at a picnic table and made friends with some new folks, which was also really lovely. And now we're like, we gotta get to the water because Alaska is a port town and we haven't seen it yet.
Alaska, you mean Anchorage is a port town?
My bad.
The views all around us are phenomenal. No matter which way you look, there is some type of mountain range out here.
Oh no, close for the season.
No way.
Womp womp. All of our dreams have been dashed. We need to find another entrance.
There has to be a way there. Let's go.
This train track is keeping us away from the water.
Now we just gotta keep walking and try to figure out a way across that train track.
Sounds sketchy.
Or do we walk on it?
No.
That's the worst idea. Okay, cool.
There's a tunnel.
Oh my gosh, dude. Come on, pop up.
No, don't. Okay.
Whoa, big jump, buddy. I sound like every animal. If we didn't do the things that said dangerous, we wouldn't be having as much fun as we do. This is a dangerous mud slide right there.
Paco's such a brave boy. All I'm thinking about in my head right now is all the stories that we've heard about people dying in Alaska. Multiple stories of people getting sucked into quicksand and getting stuck and had to get suctioned out and their bodies ripped in half.
I'll tell you what, though.
Let's not be us.
This feels pretty solid. So I think we just don't want to go too far. You know what I mean? And then that way it doesn't become the quicksand.
Yeah, and don't go in the crevasse.
Yeah, the crevasse looks more like quicksand.
There are a million ways to die in Alaska, though. I don't want to be a cautionary tale.
There was no signs that say you can't come out here. It actually just tells you like danger, be careful.
Oh, this is crazy looking and we should go no further.
It feels like we're on the moon once again.
Wow.
Like this just doesn't seem right.
It's a little river. I think this is as close to the water as we're gonna get for today.
We're gonna rent some bikes and we're gonna take the coastal trail. Oh, number
Is this
29.
the beast?
Whatever direction your relationship is headed, you'll get there faster on a tandem.
Not only is this a test of our skills as like acrobats, it's also a relationship test. Here we go.
We've been traveling in a van together for a year and a half.
Yeah, we're pretty good. Pretty good.
We're gonna tandem for our first time while Paco runs beside us, so wish us luck.
The turn radius on this
Turn
thing.
radius on the thing is poor. All right, here we go.
Okay.
Paco, you ready?
The very first thing we have to do is go down a great big hill.
Yeah, you ready for this?
This is scary feeling for sure.
I got the brakes, don't worry. I'm not
Come
gonna
on,
go
Bubba.
faster than that.
Good boy.
Good job, buddy.
Good
Stay
running.
with us. Remember, we are connected.
We're connected.
Fully connected with the dog on us, and I'm kind of scared.
Doing all right.
Yep, I think these are stairs. So we're gonna go through this little crack.
Holy shit.
Now we're gonna go off-roading right here. Are you ready to off-road?
Yeah. We should have rented helmets too. I feel like that was
Who needs helmets?
that way it wasn't even offered. Paco is doing good.
Good job, buddy. Good job, buddy. I'm starting to feel a little more confident in us, but I'm not gonna get too ahead of myself. Just 100 miles, buddy. You got this. I'm really impressed for our first time. I'm surprised we didn't crash on the hill. Look, Bob, no hands.
No! Don't do that. You've got
You got it.
everybody's life at risk. Look at the view though.
Tandem biking is awesome. Woohoo! Come on, baby, push. Are you even pedaling? I feel like you're not pedaling. I'm gonna stop pedaling.
Paco's definitely the most cutest of the three of
Not
us.
the most cutest.
But he's also got the most energy. He's like full steam ahead, no problems at all.
Yeah. We're definitely headed back in the direction of bringing the bike back. It's a lot of work.
It
But
is,
It's
for
also a
Frank.
lot of fun.
Let's go. So definitely the person in the front seat does most of the work, most of the pedaling, all of the steering, and the person in the back just has to not get in the way. Getting pretty heavily trafficked, bikes coming from all directions. Paco was getting a little bit smushed, so we smushed him ourselves.
How's he doing?
He looks actually really chill. He's like super cool. This is Paco's first time in a bag, and he's doing great. That's cute.
Sorry, excuse me. Coming left. Got a dog in a bag.
Definitely less stressful without a dog running beside you, I'll say that much.
Who tandems and has a dog in the bag? Only F&A.
He's so freaking happy about it. If we knew this, we'd put him in bags more often.
What's up, buddy? He's so happy.
He's got a dog in a bag, yeah.
All right, babe, we're gonna pop a wheelie over this.
What?
1, 2, 3, jump.
What?
We survived tandem biking only to be faced with another relationship test right away.
Paco, come.
Sorry.
Get out of there.
I keep losing my leash privileges because Frank doesn't think I do good enough job.
Alex is so bad at using the leash with Paco. She lets him literally walk straight up in the bars like that. But Paco goes inside. With me, he doesn't make it inside. Dude's barely 21.
I'm trying to film and have the dog. It's very hard. Got both hands full.
The dude is barely
He's
21 and she's
fine.
letting him go in there and drink.
Today is a very big day.
Yes, it is. We are getting the van.
We are so grateful to have shipped Olive with Tote Maritime. It was such an easy process that we have an entire video about, so be sure to check that because whatever your baby is, it's safe with Tote.
All right, guys, we are driving Olive in Alaska.
Yeah, baby.
I can't even believe it. I feel like it took so long to get to this moment that it's finally here is spectacular.
Paco is so excited to be back in the van. He's just been like licking and kissing me because he's that happy.
Now we need to restock, we need fuel, we need groceries. We're probably gonna spend a couple more nights here in Anchorage before we head out for some more exploring.
I made a boo-boo and did not disconnect the batteries. Now the battery's at 10.5, so we have to charge. Good thing we have that shore plug hookup.
And now that it's off the boat, it's actually gonna start bringing in some of this amazing Alaskan sun. So we just got gas, we doubled up a little bit and we did both Get Upside and Gas Buddy. So technically we got 21 cents off a gallon.
Huge savings. 21 cents per gallon, 20 gallons. That's a good amount of money.
Frank just fiddled with the solar to make sure that it's actually charging juice, and we're gonna go back to the hotel to pick up our bags. We checked them there while we went over to Tote, and then let's go get some food because it's gonna take a little while for our fridge to get back to temperature.
Yeah, I am starving right now. Did you turn the fridge on already?
No?
Okay, you can turn it on whenever you like.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think we'll be good.
I've been wanting to go to this spot to eat for a little while now, but it was like a $20 cab ride from our hotel, so now that we have the van, we can actually explore.
The crazy part is the ride was only about 10 minutes. 10 minutes for $20. You definitely need your own RV to be here, I feel like, for it to be feasible the whole entire time you're here. If you're gonna be here for 3 months, like us.
This sandwich is so big, I don't think I can fit it in my mouth.
Go for it. So you got. Oh my, you have a big mouth. This is my last bite.
It smells really good back here.
It really does.
I
It
don't know
smells
what
like a
that
bakery.
is, yeah. Super delicious. I highly recommend Organic Oasis.
Oh yeah, they have great food. It was a pleasure being in there and eating their food. I like it, I like it.
Yeah, good vibes, for sure. I don't know if we mentioned this, but we forgot to unplug our batteries. I know we told you guys to unplug your batteries before you shipped your van.
Is you have to disconnect all your
Batteries.
All right, guys. This is the last time we're gonna see Olive until next week.
But
we did not. So we're gonna go to an RV park that's in the city and plug in. It's $40 a night. The guy said if we only needed a couple of hours, he would give it to us for 20.
Maybe he'll let us stay for 12.
Manifest it. We have the juice. Frank's our certified electrician.
I'm not a certified electrician, so don't listen to what she says. I am a certified air conditioning mechanic though, so yeah.
Frank is my certified electrician. I should have clarified. Don't fall in this hole.
Yep, she's up and she's charging. So this yellow light right here means that she's fast charging. Make it through the night at least, hopefully.
And the guy was really nice and gave it to us for 10 bucks, which is awesome.
We stocked up, guys. We just bought $130 worth of groceries.
We did get a lot. The prices weren't so crazy. It was maybe like $1 more for most things. There was actually some deals on some of the stuff that we wanted. It worked out kind of perfectly.
I'm gonna bring my cart back because that's what you should do.
Get it right. Get it tight. Isn't that right, Papa? Who got your groceries? This is our first little itty bitty taste of Alaskan wilderness.
It's really amazing how dense the forest gets like this.
We're in Earthquake Park, which is caused by an earthquake.
It's actually the largest earthquake in North America. The land literally just like fell off. All the way down into here. So freaking cool. Look at these huge leaves that they have here too.
We found the Alaskan mosquitoes.
They're really enjoying my southern blood. Remember when we were riding that tandem bike? Tandem biking is awesome.
We are still on that same trail many miles away from where we started. So if you want to do a crazy bike ride, Alaska's got you covered.
Oh yeah.
It feels so good to be back cooking in our kitchen. It feels so good to be back in the house. We are home.
All I know, babe, is it smells delicious and I can't wait to eat it. As much as I loved eating out, I enjoy Alex's food way more. It's always so great to be eating her delicious food.
Thanks,
I'm
babe.
so excited, babe.
Vegan beef stroganoff and then some potatoes on the side. Should be tasty. We have our first official Alaskan wildlife sighting. Woohoo! We saw a moose. We're going back to find it again.
There's also a cop behind us, so I can't really see.
Ah!
Oh, he's gone.
Oh, he's inside. Go inside. Go inside. Go inside.
Oh, yeah, there he
Go
is.
inside. Also, like, can we talk about the mountain moon situation happening right now? The entire mountain range is hot pink, and the moon is full.
Look at him, he's coming across
So
the road.
beautiful.
Look at him, babe.
There's a moose.
He looks so small, but look how big he is. Hi, buddy. Oh, wow, it's so cool. See you later, little pal.
The moon and the moose. The moon and the moose.
A moon and a moose
moon and
in
a
the
moose.
traveling skies.
Holy shit.
Yo,
Holy.
let me pull up a little bit. Holy shit, holy. It's right. I've never seen something so beautiful.
Wow.
I don't think you guys can see it, but we'll try to enhance it.
So here's the other conundrum. We are still in the city of Anchorage and we're trying to stealth camp tonight. Now usually when we show up at places at 11 p.m., it's dark outside, and so it doesn't really feel very sketchy to just like pull up in front of somebody's house and park for the night. But in Alaska, it's still broad daylight at 11 p.m.
Literally broad daylight.
What time is it at? Yeah, it's 11:07.
11:07.
We have this spot pulled up from iOverlander. Apparently this neighborhood, we just need to look out for the signs, no parking, things like that, and we should be able to find a spot. It's just weird that it's still daylight. Paco's gonna find the spot for tonight.
Paco decided he's driving.
What is this?
I have no idea. I've never seen it before.
This neighborhood looks like it's still very much under construction, which is kind of good. So all the houses on that street there were basically construction zones. So I don't think anybody lives there, so it should be fine to park.
There's also porta potties in the area, so we have a bathroom if we want throughout the night. So you want to pull up right here and park?
Yeah,
Nice and level too right here.
perfect. And right next to the porta potty.
Perfect. All combined.
And our brand new mansion.
Yeah, we didn't tell you guys, but we actually built a brand new mansion here in Alaska. We're super excited about it. We can't wait to move in. They said that the property will be done in like 3 months. Yeah, so just in time for winter.
This is definitely bear country.
It has now became an extremely hard hike.
I could see why people get tired of here.
If you don't keep moving, the mosquitoes will get you, I promise.
We're Frankie and Alex, and that's our adventure puppy Paco. Since moving into our van almost 2 years ago, we love hiking, and conquering some of Alaska's mountains was on our bucket list.
It's very warm up here. I wasn't prepared.
Conquer might have been a strong word, but we are going to try to make it to the top of 2 of Alaska's mountains today. Be sure to subscribe and join us for this F&A adventure.
Olive, we leave you here. We're heading on a hike.
Right now we're at Flat Top Mountain. We're like 25 minutes outside of the city of Anchorage, and there's a couple of different trails that you can do here. The one that we're doing is going to take us to the top of the mountain. I am not prepared. We literally just drove out here because Frank was in a funk and wanted to do something
Yeah,
outdoors.
I need to get outside.
Oh yeah, Funky Frank is in the house.
You know that we're in Alaska though, because we're wearing hats in the summertime. I think it helps to protect against the mosquito attacks.
Maybe I don't know anything about that. I asked a local yesterday what to do about the mosquitoes. Should we use bug spray? Should we get nets? And she's like, just ignore them.
Whoa. You get up this little steep incline and it just opens up to beautiful mountains everywhere. Behind me and all the way around.
Whoa, babe.
Oh, and there's a beautiful viewpoint of the water here. This is incredible.
Yeah, and we've barely even gone a couple feet.
This is special. I'm really happy this is one of our first real hikes. Super neat.
I think we're hiking to the top of that.
This looks very far away
I think
right
that's
now.
flat top right there. It really does look far away. 1.5 miles, is that total or is that just there?
I think it's just there.
Okay, so we got a 3-mile hike
Yeah.
in and out. I'm sure the way back is gonna be easier, but I think we got this.
It also probably would have been really smart to bring hiking poles.
Do you feel like you're on top of the world?
We are on top of the world.
Like I'm literally on top of the world right now.
The views of Anchorage from here are absolutely stunning.
Breathtaking. That's where we were staying, right down there.
Yeah.
Where the big buildings are.
Wow. So we did just have a chat with some locals. They actually prefer the Blueberry Loop, which is kind of flatter. Getting up to a flat top mountain is apparently a little bit dangerous, and somebody dies doing it every year.
Hopefully
Hopefully not us. You'll see why in a hot minute. I'm definitely a little bit worried about the weather turning. The clouds over there look pretty ominous, and we felt a couple of raindrops. So if it actually starts raining, we might have to call it, because if people die here on a good day, I definitely don't want to try it in a rainstorm.
Come on, adventure girl, you got this. No, actually, I agree with you, Alex.
Safety first.
I don't want to die. I want to explore more of Alaska before the possibility of that happening.
There are a million ways to die in Alaska. I feel like that's going to be the theme of all of these videos. It's all the stories people tell us of people dying.
Where it starts to get a little challenging, if you see the layer of rocks, it's really easy to like sprain an ankle or trip or something. Oh. Yeah, he's
Smart. He's smart.
He's so intelligent. This is way harder than the Narrows Trail.
Oh, pop up.
These stairs are going to be the death of me. Oh my God. That's a full step. I could see why people get tired
Yeah,
up
let's get
here.
perspective. Woo! This is the perspective. This is me looking at the angle.
Stairs up.
Yeah.
Are we there yet?
No.
Okay, let's
Close.
keep going.
This is so cool. Come on, Paco! Come on, Paco! Paco, you are such a good hiker, buddy.
So we're getting close to the final push, which looks pretty gnarly from down here.
You see the people climbing up it right there? Let us know in the comments below, do you think Paco could do it? This is pretty gnarly, actually. I was gonna say everybody could do this hike. It's very paved, it's beautiful, but not many people I feel like can.
All Trails called it moderate. I would bump that up.
I'd bump it to like moderate and a little bit higher.
What the fuck is a hard hike for you?
This isn't a hard hike. This is like, it's tasking, but it's not necessarily hard. Does that make sense? Hey Alex, how you doing?
I'm doing.
You on top of the world?
Almost.
How's Paco doing?
Paco's killing it. He's just like, doo, 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 doo.
He's like trying to show us the way, right?
He's our little navigator because he finds the easiest route.
He does.
Would you say this is a hard hike yet?
I would say that at the end of it, it is definitely hard. We decided to take a quick little break, give Paco some water, and this is where we decided to stop.
Good spot.
Yeah, pretty well worth it. This is the view behind me. And we still gotta scale this over here.
Just this real legit looking trail up to the top of the top.
Paco's a daredevil. He's about to like jump off the side of the cliff over there. It has now became an extremely hard hike. So just to give you guys an idea, it gets much harder as you get to the top. It's kind of wild that there's no like
Rope or anything?
Paco made it.
I made it.
Alex made it. I made it. And there's an American flag right there.
The wind up here is real and real cold. Paco is shaking like a leaf. So our moment of glory might be cut short.
Did you guys know that Alaska is one of the most boondocking friendly states?
Last night we parked at the side of the road. We pulled into an overpass and there was signs for no parking. But then literally like a half a minute down the road, there's this other pull-off.
There's actually little pull-off spots everywhere and you're allowed to actually park at any of those and sleep overnight.
I was feeling a little bit not sure about it at first, but then we saw basically like a whole family with a giant RV and like 12 bicycles strapped to the roof and a tow vehicle parked in like a little nook over there, and I was like, if they could do it, we could do it.
And believe it or not, even when you're on the highway, it's actually pretty quiet. You barely hear the road noise at all.
It was super windy
out
night.
though because there's some weather happening.
Yeah. Speaking of weather, we need to plug in somewhere. Our batteries just aren't.
We plugged in for only 2 hours the other day, which actually got us all the way up to 13.1. It wasn't enough to keep us for 2 days. I really have to fix this DC to DC charger. That way we have nothing to worry about, but that's something for another day.
Nuh-uh, that's something for today, Frank.
All right, fine.
We're gonna go camp at a campground. It's $35.
35 bucks. We're gonna utilize it, take advantage of it, and I guess I gotta fix this thing.
All right, so we got to the RV park. We can't find where we're actually supposed to park, but as we're here, our brakes have started squealing.
There's definitely like a rock or something in there.
Yeah. Maybe the squeaking is just Paco.
Good. Oh, wow. Hi. What we need to do is hook this little guy up in there.
So I think this little one's called a pigtail, right?
Yeah.
I think I heard somebody say that one time.
Pigtail sounds great.
So this is the adapter that lets our cord work with our juice. I don't know.
Well, this is an adapter.
What I mean?
This allows for a 120 volt, 15 to 20 amp hookup to go to a 30 amp plug, and then we're able to plug into our van.
Look how long this guy's been here.
Pick the bottom one.
Yep, seems legit.
That's the first time you plugged our van in, huh?
Yeah, and I only did a little bit of it. Not working?
No, it should give it a minute.
Nothing. Go in the front!
What?
There's a bunch of shit here. The house is a little bit of a mess.
I noticed.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Funky Frank is back.
Frank got the system hooked up. He had to trip the solar to make the outside juice work inside. But now we have power, as you can see. So we're gonna get settled, make some breakfast, plug everything in, charge everything, and start our day. I feel like Eamon said this in a recent video where if you don't like fixing things, you shouldn't move into a van.
That's so true. I don't mind fixing things. I don't absolutely love it, but it's definitely a part of van life. So you have to be handy, but you have to know people everywhere that are handy. Found the issue. Now it's time to fix it. This fell out of here, so the crimp was no good. Yeah, that's an issue. A big issue, actually, because this could have made that go bad.
Oh, you think it might have shorted it out?
Well, we'll find out.
At least it's an obvious first step.
Yep.
Remember that time you electrocuted yourself like 1 second ago?
I didn't electrocute myself.
Remember that time that you got whoop?
Electrocuting yourself means that you're dead.
Really?
Yes.
What did you do then?
I grounded the wire really fast and then the grounding was done.
Sounds mighty technical from somebody who just got electrocuted.
I did get electrocuted.
You just putting the same one back on?
This is the only one we have.
Oh no!
Gonna have to do. So the van turned on, that's a good sign. We know that this worked at one point in time in the beginning when we first originally tested it. That wire came loose. It's gonna tell the machine to stop working. So I think that's exactly what happened to protect itself and save itself. So now that we have everything all back together, we could do a small drive and see if that works. But what we're gonna do in the meantime is we're just gonna flip the switch and just see if the green light comes on back there.
I see a green light.
Good. Give me the green light.
There's a green light back there now. That means that we don't have to worry so much if it's a cloudy day for a couple of days. This is why you always need redundancies in your electrical plan. And now our redundancy is fixed.
We should be able to explore Alaska without having to stop in an RV park. What? Yeah!
Good morning, everybody. We've moved over to a hike that we thought we were gonna do, and then we read the reviews about it and decided not to.
My legs are still a little bit sore. We are gonna get out our hiking poles today, which is a very good idea. Don't want to do a crazy extensive hike. That one was like 3,000 feet of vertical climb. This one is 900 and change, so I think the 900 and change is up our alley right now.
And we might see some bears. All the reviews said that there was bears and moose.
Sometimes they're laying in the middle of the trail, so if you see that, you just kind of got to turn back and go back. Can't interrupt them. You don't want to get mauled by a bear or a moose. Believe me, it's not a good idea.
Believe you, when you been then?
When I've been what? I'll tell you what I've been when I've been. I've been on National Geographic watching things, you know.
You want to go for a walk? Okay. Oh, he went to the door. All right, let's get over to McHugh Lake Trail.
Great news, the squeak from the van is gone. I think just like a little rock got stuck in there.
We're supposed to stand our ground if we see a bear.
How do you feel about that?
Well, if it's a predatory bear, you say, "I'm not afraid of you, bear." The end says, "Fight back." I feel like that's a fight you're gonna lose. Today we are hiking with Le Ribbon poles, and I wish we had these the other day when we went on that big old hike. We are already climbing up. Because before we were gonna do Rainbow, and Rainbow's the one that sounded really hard.
We've read a lot of Harry Potter books. We listened to it on tape. We watched a lot of movies, or you know nothing about the trail.
We play in New York. The poles actually really help with your footing when you're going up hills and like weird terrain like this. Do you remember where I got my first pair of hiking poles, Frank?
Mr. and Mrs. Adventure. That was really nice then. Thank you guys.
We went on a crazy hike with them, and they're super experienced hikers, and they both had their own sets of poles, and they had one set of like leftover poles that were held together with duct tape, but they said that we could keep them because they had fancy new ones. The mosquitoes got me.
If you don't keep moving, the mosquitoes will get you, I promise.
This is definitely bear country.
You're all set up and ready to go.
It's very warm up here. I wasn't prepared.
It's pretty warm, but I'm leaving my sweatshirt on. One, I like the sweat. Two,
I just got bit by a mosquito.
there's so many mosquitoes and they will bite you through your shirt.
Yep.
So the thicker your clothes are, the better they are. We're hiking to that peak right there.
These hiking poles are also good for lots of other random things, like checking how deep the river is. Not deep, to scare away bears. I'm a human. Parkour. I'm a human.
They're also great for fashion.
Ooh, yeah, fashion. Yeah. I think I got bit in the head.
Let me see. Yep, right about there.
They found me, guys.
They finally got to you.
All that smack talking I was doing came and bit me in the forehead.
She got that sweet blood now. We made it! Yeah!
Wow, look at that. We made burgers for lunch and then ate them all because we were really hungry and tired.
So tired that we didn't even make the bed into a table. We just sat on top of the bed and started eating.
And very good though. I think we might need a family nap after we're full. Taco's definitely ready for a nap.
Yeah. Nap time.
We got told by Melissa and her husband, who were the camp hosts at that hike that we just went to, that we should buy this Northern Lights book. It's full of coupons for Alaska. Because of that, we're gonna go play mini golf for half price.
Alex, you ready to get your ass kicked
Whoa.
in some mini golf?
Get out of here.
Your ass is getting kicked.
No way. Remember our first mini golf date? I whooped your ass.
Oh, I don't remember that. It's not on videotape, so it's bullshit.
Looks like a loser.
I'm a winner.
Your first shot by passing the putter between your legs. Whoa.
All right, my turn. Thank you.
That was a terrible shot.
For the first 9, it looks like I have the lead
Only by 2 points.
by 2 strokes.
And I blame these stupid swivel games because I have to shoot this with my eyes closed.
So now she has to go behind her back plus close her eyes. How do you feel about that?
Very confident. Use the wrong end of your club to hit the ball for every shot on this hole. Oh, hard. That is impossible hard. Oh, you got it too. Yeah, now we both have to do it. Ingenious, Frank. That was actually brilliant.
Thank you. It didn't say how to do it.
Oh.
And Ferocious Frank beats the goat.
You know, I was feeling a little bit off today. I've had a sore foot for like a week. The hike really took it out of me the other day.
I don't know. I didn't want to sing too loud because I don't want to wake up Robert and Nancy. My throat's sore. I've had a sore throat for a month and a half. And this is not an acoustic environment that's suitable.
Haven't eaten in hours.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it wasn't my best performance.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna use another coupon for dinner. This is Bombay Deluxe. We're getting $15 off our $30 order. Curry fish. That's each.
Ooh, what are those?
Those are samosas. They're filled with like vegetable stuff, like potatoes and things like that. I'm gonna do the sauce on that. $15 half price? Nothing tastes good like half price.
What do you think, Paco?
I want some.
Absolutely delicious. Yeah, it was so good. We're almost done with it already.
Longboards are out since the first time since before we built the van. This trail looks pretty perfect for it though. We're right by the place that we're gonna be boondocking tonight and there's a waterfront view. So I think we gotta go for it.
Yeah.
We've got a lot more of Alaska to explore.
Welcome to Gerdwood, Alaska.
Oh yeah, we are so excited. We're about to go on a super cool hike.
We just drove down the super scenic highway #1 to get here. We're only about 30 miles from Anchorage. What's happening over there?
Rocks.
We only have 2 hours to do this hike. It's because we've got somewhere very special to be and we're really excited to take you there.
Kent, going on a boat. We're going on a boat. How's that?
So we just saw a huge fresh bear poop on the trail and we just walked past this other group of people who got told by another group of people that there's a bear around.
You know, you want to have those encounters, but you want them to be good encounters. So you have to make sure that you're doing everything right.
We do have our bear spray with us just in case, but that's like a last resort.
Yep.
Most of the things that we've read are basically like, the bears don't care about you. You don't care about the bears unless they're aggressive.
We care about them in a loving way, but not
but
not like a hug them type of way.
No.
So this trail actually takes you to a hand tram, but unfortunately the hand tram is closed, but we're gonna go check it out and see what it looks like anyway.
Over the last number of years, the Gerdwood hand tram has become a popular tourist destination, and unfortunately, that led to someone's death. In 2019, a man was trying to help some other passengers and fell 50 feet, missing the safety netting. Very sad. So they had to shut the tram down, and until they can do more improvements to make it safer for people to use, it's gonna remain shut.
Just as you expect, it's freezing cold. Now for the completely uphill walk back.
The water was beautifully blue with like this like gray undertone because of all the rock and stuff.
The rock was so gray.
Yeah.
Like it was the grayest gray I've ever seen.
Paco sort of stayed up on the hill because he hates water. Which
Paco
is cool.
the land dog.
He just like sort of sat there and watched us.
All right guys, it's time to get back to Olive so we can get ready for the next adventure.
Woo! Alex, where are you taking us?
We're gonna go all the way up.
We're all the way up.
Nothing can stop me, I'm all the way up. What a day, my heart is full of butterflies. There's no disguising how I feel whenever I'm with you. I've waited till the moment's right to look into those starry eyes and say the words that I'm thinking all the time.
We gotta go, bud. Right there, right there. Down the hatch.
Look at that line of rock and gravel on last third of the glacier, and realize how much rock and gravel you can have right in the middle of the glacier. Okay, now look at that big head, and it looks like something chipped chunks out of it.
I feel so thirsty.
It did. Those are cool.
So let's start again, but money this time I'll have you and you'll have me, and we can go wherever we want to.
Oh, she's active right now.
That's a belly button.
Oh yeah, I heard a crack.
Oh, there's a little
piece. Oh, come on. There it is, there it is.
That glacier tour was so cool, and it wasn't even that expensive, and we got 50% off with our coupon book.
Hands down, one of the coolest experiences I've ever had. It was so cool seeing that glacier fall like into the water and create some waves and stuff, and like just the people that were on the boat were really amazing.
This whole area is really beautiful, and we want to spend the night around here because we're going to Alyeska tomorrow, but so we need to find somewhere to camp.
There was definitely a couple of pull-up spots where we could park at, so let's go find them.
What did you see?
I saw a really nice spot that only one other camper van is at, so we're about to go there right now. Look at that.
Y'all, if we could camp here, that would be absolutely amazing.
There was no sign.
There's no sign saying nothing. I don't know what these trailers are here for, but maybe these people will be out in a little bit. It's still pretty early, so.
Yeah, I mean, they got camp chairs out, so I don't think they're going anywhere anytime soon.
Damn.
But I don't care if they are. 'Cause look at this. Look at that.
Wow.
Look at the avalanche little spot right there.
In terms of places to park, this has got to be one of the best spots we've ever found.
I mean, take a look around.
We're gonna take ourselves for a little walk around the lake just to see what's what, and then we're gonna settle in for the night in this absolutely epic location.
I can't believe we found it.
This side has tons of trees that look like they got ripped up. It's definitely some kind of excavation project going on here, and for whatever reason, there's a huge amount of mosquitoes over here that weren't any on the other side, so we're going back to the other side. Good morning. It is a pretty gloomy day here in Gerdwood. Yesterday when we were on the tour, the guide actually said that they measure the weather here by which way the rain is falling. So I guess it's pretty common for the area.
We're headed to meet up with our friends right now, and we're gonna show you guys the #1 rated laundromat in Alaska.
I think it's in America.
Oh, the #1 rated in America.
It's time to head to the most exclusive laundromat in all of America. Some Thai massage laundry showers. All the above. One spot stop.
We're talking about how the Navion can do anything.
One thing Navion can't do though, laundry.
Laundry. Alright, so we got $5.
A lot of shirtless men.
Oh man. Wow.
Like what?
What happens in the laundromat stays in the laundromat, I guess.
They have this, don't have this, and don't have this anymore.
What about the art gallery?
Oh, there's art everywhere.
Well, that's
I mean,
good.
in many ways, we're surrounded by art.
What you're telling me is that all we can get is laundry and cannabis.
That's correct.
Just gonna pop into the post office to mail these letters to our amazing Patreons. Thank you everybody for signing up. And if you want to check it out, check the link down below. Don't get hit by a car.
How'd make yours look smaller?
Not possible.
Yeah,
The perfect treat for 4.
Yeah. Oh, we got a pup cup.
Oh, Paco.
Oh, that's for Howard.
The world's famous laundromat had wonderful showers. So we did that this morning.
I feel so fresh and so clean.
And we got some friends in the van.
Hey.
Hi.
We too are clean.
We're on our way to Alyeska Resort, and today we're going up 2,300 feet into the mountains. We're riding the tram all the way to the top. Oh,
Look at the actual mountain, the ski trail.
Frank's excited because of the ski resort aspect.
Yeah. So there's 2 different trail maps. One is actually the summertime map, the other one's the wintertime map. One is for downhill mountain biking, and the other one is for the ski season. Pretty cool.
Oh, hi.
Man.
Cool. We're on board.
Just a quick 5-minute ride to the top, you'll get breathtaking views of the entire Gerdwood area and the surrounding mountains. The tram is operational all year round, so you can do this in the summer or the winter, and I can't even imagine how cool it would be in the snow.
Caitlin's panic attack has begun. The good news is the ride's already over. As long as we can get into this part. Oh,
Caitlin, you okay?
it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Thank you so much.
Have a great time.
Thank you. Guys, we're all the way up.
Nothing can stop me, I'm all the way up.
You can definitely feel that we're at altitude. The air is so much crisper and cooler, and I feel a little bit seasick.
When you walk out here, you get an actual view of like the bowl up top too. So
Wow!
I kind of wish I had my snowboard and I could just like hike out there and ride. Gotcha. So another crazy thing is that it's starting to get much warmer up here in Alaska. So the glaciers are melting, the snow is melting much quicker, they're getting it later in the season. It's having a huge impact on the environment here as well.
Which means you should probably get to Alaska as soon as you can, because a lot of the natural beauty is disappearing.
In 2 or 3 years, it's not gonna look like this even anymore.
But right now, we're gonna enjoy it.
Yeah.
No matter which direction you look, you're truly getting 365-degree, beautiful mountain views. It is stunning up here. And yes, I said 365 because there's 5 extra degrees of beautiful view. That's that good.
Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry. No, I didn't. I was like, this is squishy. I'm like, it's a weird table.
Does everybody remember the tower on the way up? I was having to swing a little bit.
One thing that we didn't get to show you at the top is that they have tons of hikes up there that you could do. So you could even hike up the mountain if you want and then take the tram down and it's free. Or you could take the tram up and then hike down the mountain and get all the beautiful scenic views. Just make sure you follow the signs because you don't want to fall off a cliff somewhere.
And wear really good shoes because that would be steep.
The 63 degree, 63
I didn't know
degree.
what a 63-degree egg was. Did you guys know? Frankie educated me. Thank you.
I had no idea. I just ran with it.
Oh, somebody. Sorry, it was my husband.
Yeah, it wasn't me.
I knew what it was.
Howard's like a walking encyclopedia. So.
We are definitely gonna be enjoying lunch today.
Hi. Hi. Hi.
So we're gonna head to a beautiful spot.
Mm-hmm.
And then pretty soon we'll be on some jet skis.
I can't wait for that. I'm so excited. What do you think, Paco? Do you want to go somewhere more wild?
Where you could run around.
You want to go outside?
Yeah, and you can run around.
Not right now, not right now.
Not yet, relax.
Not yet, sorry.
Relax,
Sorry,
relax.
we got you excited. We brought the new states back to our spot from the other night because it was so sweet and we wanted them to experience it too.
I mean, you have mountains that are snow-capped, and then you have beautiful green mountains on the other side.
And the waterfalls too.
And waterfalls everywhere.
Love it.
Good spot.
Oh yeah.
Alaska!
All right, here we go. Longest tunnel in the world.
We've been hiking for hours already though.
We decided to do the hike at the hottest point of the day, which is probably the worst idea.
We can now officially say that we've sunbathed on an Alaskan beach.
Woohoo!
I'm locked and loaded.
All right. Right now we're headed towards this glacier. It's gonna be sick. We're getting ready right now to say goodbye to this beautiful spot. I'll give you guys a quick little view. We've loved it. It's been so good to us.
We met some beautiful people this afternoon and last night.
Very grateful for this spot and for all the people that we've met on the road. So thank you guys so much, because now I feel like you're here watching with us.
Yeah. So next up, we're gonna go through one of the longest tunnels in North America, if not the world.
I think it's the longest one in North America.
We gotta Google it.
Yeah, we'll do some Google stuff.
It's the tunnel that takes you to Whittier. This is the only way to drive a vehicle to Whittier. It's literally the only road to get to Whittier.
Yeah.
So we're super pumped to go through this tunnel. I'm a little bit nervous. I used to get really anxiety when we went through the tunnels in New York.
Yeah. Here comes the time lapse of the tunnel.
Wow, what a long tunnel.
Just kidding. The tunnel hasn't came yet. What's going on, boss man?
How's it going, sir?
Good, good. He likes saying hi to all the people in the tow booths. It's like his favorite thing.
There's a bunch of rules for the tunnel. There's a speed limit. You have to have your lights on at all times. You can't stop for anything unless it's an absolute emergency. They're trying to keep it safe, which I appreciate. I would really like some news anchor tunnel facts. So just like news anchor voice, tunnel.
I don't know the facts off the top of my head. Keep trying to get me to do the news anchor voice, so much pressure.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's different rows for different types of vehicles.
Those were the kind of facts that I was looking for in the news anchor voice.
Breaking news, we are here right now in front of a tunnel to somewhere.
We're gonna talk to the authorities and figure it out.
Yeah, a local man says this is the only way to get into Whittier.
Here's a picture of the local man. Time this just right because we only have to wait like 9 minutes.
See you on the other side.
All right, here we go. Longest tunnel in the world. I'm excited, kind of nervous, not really. Alex is probably nervous though. You ready for the tunnel, buddy? Can I get a high five? Hey, Papa. No high five. You know Alex is nervous when she starts eating.
It's snack time. The tunnel was actually originally built for train traffic to get from Whittier to Anchorage, but they converted it in the early 2000s to allow passenger traffic to
Have the train come through as well as the cars in the same tunnel still. Obviously, traffic has to stop also for the train when the train is coming through. Pretty wild.
It smells so musky and damp inside of here. These are real rock walls, and so I'm sure there's some kind of condensation coming through them. It just smells like earth.
Yeah, you're probably getting that like the melts from the glaciers and the snow that's on top of the mountain coming through these walls right now.
That was super cool, definitely an engineering feat. I wouldn't have wanna be the one blowing up the mountain to make that happen.
For real.
Now we are heading into Whittier. Apparently the very first right-hand turn after the tunnel is where all the cool stuff is. We're gonna head up this trail to Portage Pass and see about a little hike.
Alex just got done making lunch. We just had some great egg rolls, and now we're gonna go on this wonderful hike. And just looking up at this mountainside, you can see all the waterfalls coming down.
I think you can hear them.
Amazing, yeah.
This is the hike that we did in 2019, only this time we're doing it with 3 dogs.
Glacier that we seen from the boat, this hike takes us directly to it.
We like looking at glaciers from all the angles. I can't get the water out.
Technical difficulties?
Open.
Ready?
Open sesame.
Hold. You gotta hold it.
Hold what?
Hold that so I can twist this.
Why is this so
hard?
hard?
You hold the camera, I'll do that.
Thank you.
You're welcome, that was not hard.
Now I'm hydrated.
I'm just a life-size lottery ticket in the hand of the one.
As you guys could tell by everybody that's behind me, this is a very easy hike. Nobody's breathing heavy. Please kick.
We've been hiking for hours already though.
We're definitely, this is probably the top. We should just stop here. Have we made it, yeah?
Yeah, it's that easy.
Hair blowing out the window, got my foot on the deck.
This is definitely the glacier right here.
It looks like it.
I told you that we made it all the way to the top already.
It's really
so quickly.
receding very fast.
Yes, it's very sad that it's so much smaller than in years past, but that's what we got.
I mean, 3 days ago
I
on the
wonder
boat.
how the boat got here.
We decided to do the hike at the hottest point of the day, which is probably the worst idea. Sometimes you make some decisions and you gotta live with them.
All right, guys, you caught us. We lied before. That wasn't the top.
This is the top.
Yeah.
Oh, this is part of the top.
This is as high as we're going.
Yeah.
And it's the top.
Go.
That gave me visions of like catching a hog at a rodeo or something.
What are you
I'm
doing?
working on my Caitlin fitness. Oh, I'm pulling dogs. Oh, they're so strong. That's the pug in them.
Halfway home's the same east side of the state line.
It's a big heart rock.
Oh yeah, it is. Look at that. Good find, baby.
To a mile high city in the sky they say is alpine.
We made it.
You're my culture and my crush, and you keep away any of my loneliness.
I've never been on a beach where there's glacier inside the water.
We can now officially say that we've sunbathed on an Alaskan beach.
Woohoo!
Put that on your bucket list.
Not naked.
Why would that be?
I don't know.
How many beaches have you sunbathed naked on?
0.
Cool, so the list is very short.
That's why I said not naked.
All right, we're heading back into town now, and we're gonna go check out downtown Whittier. Turns out there's more than one restaurant in Whittier, which is great news because the inn was packed. There's 4 total, and they're all closing in 30 minutes or less, so we need to boogie. On the boardwalk, we'll be having fun. We got some Chinese food to go.
Shake it.
We got the only patio table, which I'm pretty excited about. We just realized that we ate the whole meal so quickly because we were so starving, and we were like, we didn't even show you, but it was very good.
That's what happens after a 19-hour hike. I was like, it was only 5, dude.
Yeah, so strangely enough, the first kind of marker that you see as soon as you come through the tunnel is this really old abandoned building. And we'd heard from somebody that 75% of the residents of Whittier actually live in the same apartment building. And we see that and we're like, they live in that? But it turns out that's an old army barracks that has obviously been decommissioned for a long time. So we gotta get a good night's sleep tonight because tomorrow morning we've got an amazing adventure. So this is the end of the road. And it's actually a pretty sweet spot. Good morning.
Good morning.
We are tired, but we are excited because today we are going jet skiing through glaciers.
I can't wait for this. This is like once in a lifetime experience, as well as I used to ride jet skis for a living in the Gulf of Mexico. So going from riding in the Gulf of Mexico to possibly riding very close to the Gulf of Alaska, I feel like it's such a cool experience.
After our 19-hour hike yesterday, we're both a little bit hurting. My neck is definitely sore. I just rubbed some like balm on it. Frankie's body is aching. He rolled his ankle a little bit.
Today we're gonna just tone it down for like 2 or 3 days.
I didn't realize how fast we were moving until we actually started chronicling on TikTok. Every day that we wake up, we haven't stayed at the same place for 2 days in a row. Since we got to Alaska. So we need to chill.
The advice that we always give people is to like slow down, enjoy it, take your time. And we're not taking our own advice. Holy
That's a
shit,
crazy
that is a
waterfall.
Crazy I'm gonna back up so you guys can see this waterfall. Look at that. Holy shit, I don't even know what that means, but it's provocative.
No, it's not. It
Gets the people going.
It's disgusting.
That's enough.
I wonder how cold it's gonna be. It has to be freezing because literally we'll be riding by glaciers. They told us to wear really nice warm base layers and then they're gonna give us some dry suits.
We're going to be looking to get all the way out here to the glaciers in Blackstone Bay. It is going to be about a 60-mile round trip lap. My name's Charlie. Danny's with us today too, and we're really stoked to help you guys in any way you need, get you guys out there, okay? Whether that's learning how to ride a jet ski in a couple minutes here or just getting your shoes on. We don't expect you guys to be dry suit experts, jet ski experts, none of it. So we're here to help you. We were the first tour company in Alaska to use jet skis as part of our program, and to get everybody to sign off and be okay with this tour, we had to come up with a pretty good safety plan and a pretty good environmental plan. But today we hope you showed up here because you do want to put some effort in, you do want to get involved in your own tour and have a little bit of an adventure. Definitely you're going to have some fun today.
Come on there, turtle. Oh, nice job.
Made it. Did you watch Tiger King?
Oh man.
We are wearing more safety gear than anyone has ever worn on a jet ski ever before. I am wearing the cool sunglasses, so that's how you know I'm legit.
This is automatic Steve's points. There she goes, she's going in. Alex, how are you feeling?
I'm locked and loaded.
All right, you got this, baby. You can actually feel the cool of the water through the suit, yeah. I am so stoked for this. It's gonna be wild. I've never jet skied in a cold place like this before. It's pretty sweet. I can already feel like the cold a little bit on my nose and stuff. So I'm gonna be dropping down this visor when we start getting moving because you're gonna need it. I totally understand why they have helmets when you're on these jet skis. That was awesome.
It's beautiful out here.
Oh yeah. The little sea lion, did you see him?
I didn't see the sea lion. This is super fun. Yeah, it's really fast.
Look how blue the water is.
It's really beautiful out here.
Is there a certain time of the season that you might see like whales?
There's always a chance.
Okay, cool. Hopefully we get one.
Like your style.
Right now we're headed towards this glacier. It's gonna be sick.
Glacier Jet Ski Adventures sets you up with a practically private tour, which is such a cool way to see all of the beauty of this area. Unlike the big boats that we've ridden before, the jet skis get you in so tight to all of the action that you want to see. Plus, they are fast as heck and super fun to drive.
This right here is a huge freaking glacier. It is absolutely beautiful right behind us, and we're possibly gonna get real close to it.
This is the most beautiful place I've ever been. We're in Blackstone Bay. There's like at least 5 glaciers surrounding us. I saw about 100 waterfalls on the way here.
How big is your smile right now? Ear to ear? Mine too. This is one of the best ways that you can see the glacier.
We're just like so deep in nature right now.
Now with the modern 4-stroke engines and using them the way we do, they just become a really awesome tool to get into an area, check it out, not have to get on the big boat with everyone else, And as long as you use them in a reasonably responsible manner, they can be a really good eco-friendly option to get out here with a small impact.
Agreed, yeah.
This was actually one of my wife and I's first dates.
Whoa.
Yeah, I had just traded an old snow machine for an old jet ski and was like, hey, you want to go check this place out I know from when I was a kid? And we came out here and she was like, this is amazing. And I was like, you know, people think I'm crazy, but I think I could turn this into a tour. And she was the one that was like, you have to do this.
Yes.
And over the years, like, she would call and be like, what have you done? Is it happening? And finally, I just decided to marry her, and we did the thing together.
It's the women in your life that push you to do your goal that you marry.
Yeah, that's exactly right. You said it, but I like it.
These birds are called glass-headed willy figs. And look at that freaking waterfall! There's a glacier all the way up at the top, so you can't get too close, because God forbid it comes down, it will wreck your day. Right now, sitting behind us is this beautiful glacier. Oh, you just heard a crack. I just heard big crack of it. There might even be a piece that you wind up seeing fall off of it. When we were driving in, I saw this side over here, a piece fall off the top over by this waterfall over here, and I watched it go and splash into the water.
It's amazing the noise it makes.
Oh yeah.
Everything's so big, at first it looks small, and then you're like, oh man, that was a Volkswagen.
We're about to push through some of the ice that's over here on the right side, so we can get a couple more views of the glaciers out here. We gotta take our time, do it right. We don't wanna sink like the Titanic did. We have much smaller boats. There's much bigger chunks of ice now, so you really gotta be careful. Look at the size of this. One thing is for certain out here, we got the most epic conditions. The water is super flat out here. If we had more sun, it would be more wind, so it would create more waves. So we have the perfect type of conditions you could have out here.
My max speed was 53. What was yours?
57. I held it all the way in for as long as I could. That was awesome.
My feet feel like they're soaking wet, but they're completely dry. I don't know, it's like the strangest feeling.
Flop, flop, flop.
Yeah! Are your feet dry?
Oh, yeah, my feet are completely dry.
What a one-of-a-kind experience. I am so grateful that we got to do this today. The views were insane.
They're perfect.
We're so grateful to Glacier Jet Ski Adventures because they put on a great show.
Oh yeah, if you guys make it out to Alaska, make your way to Whittier, hit up this jet ski spot. They literally, like, the tour was so incredible. The fact that we got the opportunity to sit in front of a glacier, like up close and personal on jet skis, and see different types of sea life, as well as waterfalls everywhere, it's prime time. It's prime time. Something you have to do.
We are both super hungry now, though. I asked Charlie what his favorite place to eat, and he said it was Wild Catch Cafe, so that's where we're going. The view behind you is pretty crazy.
It's wild that there's like a million waterfalls in there right now too. But Alex and I are completely spent at this point. We need like 2 days to just like recoup and recover from all the activity that we've been doing.
I feel like that's why it's nice to travel in a van too, because if we take a couple of days off of doing stuff, we don't really feel guilty about it, because if we only paid to be here for 1 week and then we were like, we have to jam everything into that 1 week as much as we can, it would be kind of overwhelming. Whereas living in the van, we could be like, all right, we need a couple days off.
Yeah.
And that's cool.
Living in a van. Down by the ocean in Alaska.
Right? How hungry are you?
I'm absolutely delicious.
We gotta eat.
Yeah. Yeah, that was delicious. Anytime I see a basketball court, I am going to shoot hoops. There's actually a couple balls that are here right now. There's the basketball hoop and an amazing view around me. So I'm just gonna get a couple shots up. I don't have to even blow up my own basketball because there's one here. And this view is magnificent. I've always wanted to shoot basketball in like a mountain range setting. I'm glad I did the basketball thing yesterday.
Yeah. It's a rainy day here in Whittier, so we are gonna get out of town.
We're gonna catch the ferry. You gotta make sure you time it right. That way we can get out of town. Otherwise we'd have to wait till 12 in order to make it out.
The Navion can do it, Howard!
Fingers crossed, guys, that we make it. All the lights are red except for one. That one green light might mean that we can make it through.
You wanna wave to the guy? Thank you.
We made it.
It's no wonder people come to Alaska for the summer and end up here for a lifetime. Last week, we explored the remote town of Whittier by land and by jet ski. Now we're packing up our tiny home on wheels and hitting the road for Seward. We're grateful to be hanging out with some friends for today's F&A.
We had a super chill morning.
And now we're gonna go to a sweet bookstore right here behind us.
Yeah, the New States have outplanned us again and arranged an itinerary for Seward.
New State said what?
New States outplanned us.
Shocker.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
It's like we said, it's gonna be a normal occurrence.
That's how it goes.
And it's okay. Some people are planners, some people are just doers, you know?
Oh, is everything closed?
Oh, it's a Saturday.
You know,
it's a holiday weekend.
Just like the Nutcracker Museum.
Just our luck.
So here's some facts about Seward that I just came up with all on my own, out of my own brain, is that the state flag was designed by a kid from Seward who was only 13 years old, and his name was Benny. I just like found that in the depths of my brain. I don't know where that came from.
Full of really great information.
Thank you. That's why people should follow F&A Van Life.
I'm so impressed by F&A Van Life for always having the research and just knowing the local info.
Yeah.
You know, that's how we
If
roll.
you look to your left, you'll probably see a local fisherman coming in with his catch today.
Some more F&A facts about Seward, Alaska that I did not have to Google. Seward is known as the gateway to the Kenai Fjords National Park, where glaciers flow from the Harding Icefield to coastal fjords. If you love to fish, there are daily excursions leading from here that would totally tickle your fancy.
So right now we are here, as you can see by the "You Are Here" marker. And then just 10 minutes out next to Exit Glacier is where we're actually camping, which is pretty sweet.
The crazy part is like this is like a whole little riverbed that the water's running from Exit Glacier down through this area, coming back out to the area that we're in now. And we're pretty much parked right up on it. It's wild.
Oh, look how cool this is.
It's a whale.
I'm inside a whale. I got eaten by a whale. We just took the very long 1 mile drive from the fishing port to the downtown. There's a bunch of activities going on for the 4th of July, so we figured we'd come and check them out.
So you got to get over here before they close the booths. The booths today close at 8 o'clock. Come
Did you
check
say
them out.
booths?
Booths.
Say that again?
Booths.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I can't say it that great. It's part of my Brooklyn accent. Booths. They have all different kind of booths here. They have gourmet ice cream booths. They have hot dog booths. They have flat tire bike boots. They have halibut boots.
You can't say booths.
I can't say booths.
You can't say booths?
No.
Oh, wow, we got a double wide.
Double wide love seat. Come in here and love on me.
You want that?
It does look better that way.
way better.
I thought they were going to be really fried, but they're not.
I figured that they would be like
Great
super
shot.
battered and
I
deep
thought so,
fried.
too.
Yeah. Howard, are you happy with your butts?
I'm loving it.
Oh, sweet. That was nicely executed.
Thank you.
How's the vegan burger?
Very good, actually.
Nice.
I'm enjoying it.
Seward is known for their 4th of July festivities, and we had so much fun wandering around all day that we headed back to the campsite for a daytime fire because the fireworks don't start until after midnight. I was way too tired to do that, but don't worry, Frank's gonna take you around.
It is RV and camper central out here right now. Everybody's out here watching the boats go by. It's a little boat parade. We're gonna see if we get a couple shots of it. And then we're gonna catch the fireworks at midnight tonight. Alex decided to stay back in the van, which is all good. She wants to relax and hang with Paco, and I totally get it. But I'm not gonna let you guys miss out on the festivities. What the heck is that thing?
It looks like a turnip. A steamed turnip.
You gonna put it on the grill and cook it later? Yeah. If anybody's gonna eat it, it's Caitlin. So it's supposedly a boat parade, but so far it looks like it's a one boat parade.
No, there's more than.
I was like, stop, man.
Why you gotta be like, you know, stunting here, man? Come on.
This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
There are a lot more out that way, but they're pretty hard to see on the GoPro. So it looks like we were kind of late for the boats, which is fine, you know, you can't win them all, but we are gonna see the beautiful fireworks. Caitlin's happy.
Good morning.
Good morning.
The neighbors over here were so rowdy.
Rowdy. They had a disco party last night.
They had a disco party. They were like shooting guns at 2 in the morning. They were popping off fireworks till 3 a.m.
That's Alyeska.
Frank just passed out. I was like,
we're right by Exit Glacier. We're gonna make our way over there. We're gonna do a little hike to it. It's like 20 minutes in, 20 minutes out. And then after that, we're gonna head into town so we have some service, get some work done, maybe a cup of coffee, because we'll both need it.
yeah, we did already make coffee, but you know.
I'm gonna need the second cup.
All right, let's get over to this hike.
Not allowed to take Paco on this hike, so he has to stay back in the van, even though he's the best hiking dog ever.
Best hiking dog ever.
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 Ever. Ever. Ever.
Come at me.
Ever.
There's a bunch of different hikes here. We're choosing to do the accessibility loop, which is basically just a view of the glacier. It's half a mile loop.
Which is honestly perfectly fine for us because there's a really good chance we'll be back in Seward again. And we could always do the big hike if we want on a nice sunny blue day. You know, today is just gray and we're tired. Are you getting along with your tree friend?
Of course.
Trees need hugs too.
Mm-hmm.
How's it feel?
Very nice.
How's it smell? It has a very wood-like smell to it.
It smells like a tree.
Some trees have like some trees have like a really beautiful smell to them, so every once in a while I just give the tree a nice little whiff.
Look at these funny little things. They got a little jiggle jiggle wow wow. Cute.
Jiggle jiggle wow wow.
Nature is neat. I got a seat right here for you.
Thank you. That's nice. I can't wait to walk a little bit further and get to Exit Glacier. Oh my God, there's a mosquito.
And that big mosquito is on
There's
the
a
camera.
mosquito. I wish you guys could see it. It's about to walk towards my face right now. Should I kill him?
No, let him go. ...2004, 2010.
That is a crazy difference. Like, that's insane. So how it gets that like really blue color is that it gets so cold and so compact that it actually reflects the sky. And that's why it's blue.
Train car, coffee, take 2. It's very busy now.
Big reveal. Oh!
That is the size of a small child.
I got the easy.
Yeah, the easy. Oh!
Man.
That's
Oh, it's wild. How are
I
you?
got like an Alaska and like Chiakias thing.
Wow, 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 wow. We are getting ready to say goodbye to Seward, which means we need to do a couple of errands. First, we came to this campground. The entire downtown of Seward is all RV parks. So we had a shower here. Frank's was awesome. Mine was freezing cold.
So back in 1964, there was a huge earthquake. It was a 9.2 on the scale, and it actually leveled this whole city. And it was deemed that they could not reconstruct a city here, so they made it all RV parks instead.
Breaking news overnight, a massive 8.2 earthquake shaking the coast of Alaska.
This was just southwest of Kodiak and Anchorage. There have been some rumbles in those aftershocks, and there will be more of that. But the good news is the tsunami watches and warnings have been canceled.
We just wanted to take a quick second to say thank you.
Thank you guys. We really appreciate you for checking up on us with this earthquake that just happened. We are perfectly safe and sound. We were inland. We weren't on the Kenai, so we didn't even feel it. But we really appreciate everybody out there that reached out.
It's so amazing to have people all over the world in our corner, and we just wanted to take a quick second to say thank you. We love you.
And we're safe. So let's move on with the video.
Frank just finished filling up the water tanks, and I made him a little snack.
Paco likes snacks.
We got recommended a camp spot by a friend of ours by Rainbow Lake, so that's where we're heading.
I know nothing about the spot. The only thing I know is that it looks like it might be right on the water, right on a lake. And I do want to fill up, we have a half tank of fuel right now. I'm going to fill up fully just so we don't have to worry about getting caught off grid. So my question for you is, would you rather stay in a little park like this, or would you rather stay where we stayed the last couple of nights? We just stopped at this really beautiful turnoff. The water is so flat and crystal clear, and the mountains are just like kind of topped off with these beautiful clouds. It's about 20 minutes, 30 minutes out from where we're gonna park tonight, but we just wanted to stop, show you the scenery, and then we're gonna get to our spot.
Hello, Mr. Porcupine. Can you shoot your shit at me? He's so scared.
You don't want him to shoot anything.
I meant more like, can you? Because if you can, I need to get away from here.
Oh, he definitely can.
He can't like fire them into the distance.
Why not?
I don't know, I thought you had to be pretty close.
No, I think he could if he wanted to, but they don't because they wait for you to get close and then they go...
Paco, don't get close to the porcupine.
Yeah, no porcupine for you, buddy.
That would be a disaster. Oh shit, should you walk down there first?
Yeah.
That would be good. A little recon mission before we
head down there? I'll be right back.
After our incident with the last man where we didn't do the recon mission and we almost flipped her.
No, we didn't make it up the hill and we just almost died.
Yo, that was scary.
That was very scary.
That was really scary.
That was one of the most scary things I think I've ever done in my life. Hey, we survived.
Went down a little bit smarter.
Holy shit, it's beautiful down there. Ready?
Oh yeah. Frank, how would you rate our camp spot tonight?
10 out of 10. Actually, probably even like a 12 out of 10. And on the way up, we saw porcupines, we saw rabbits, we saw chipmunks. I'm surprised we didn't see a bear, to be honest with you.
Might still.
Yeah, or a moose on the way out. You know,
That'd be pretty sweet.
Yeah, this is a very epic spot. Thank you so much, Brad. We appreciate it. Thank you for the food, baby. It looks so good.
We've been in Alaska almost 3 weeks now, and I still cannot get used to the fact that it's almost 10 p.m. and it is full daylight.
I'm pretty tired, but for whatever reason, it feels like I shouldn't be sleeping.
It's still full daylight outside. Frank's gonna do some editing. I'm gonna roll my back out, do some stretching, read my little romance novel. And then we're gonna show you guys the sunrise, AKA Frank's gonna get up at 3 in the morning and put the camera outside. What the fuck?
The water here is so calm. It's like no matter whether it's day or night, it's just flat. It must mean there's not a lot of wind in this area.
As much as we would love to stay here, we have so much to do. Because of the tour that we have booked for later today, we didn't want to go all the way to the next big town to do laundry and stuff. So we're at Wild Man's in Cooper's Landing. They have a little bit of everything here, including a couple of washing machines. They have showers, they have bathrooms, they have coffee, they have food, anything that you could possibly need. And we're just hanging out in the van, making some food. We're also tightening up our budget right now. Oh, what's that?
The laundry's done.
All right.
I'm gonna go get it.
Okay, thanks. Like I was saying, we're tightening up our budget a little bit. We've been spending a lot of money on food lately, so we are cooking instead of shopping.
I got the bag ready to go. Gonna run inside. The greatest part is it was only $5 to do all of our laundry. There was so many people in there. I only got a little bit of footage, but you see what it kind of looks like.
It's a busy spot.
It's a super small store. That's a busy spot. They have a little spot where you can get lunch or breakfast, and yeah, they got kind of whatever you need in there.
Welcome to a day in the life off-grid in Alaska.
About to get the drone up there.
You are?
Yeah, it's so crystal clear. It's like perfect timing, I feel like.
Frankie does not usually wake up and do anything.
I don't normally wake up and drone.
Probably like the crack of 10 right now.
Last night when we got here, it was pretty wavy and it was a little bit windy. It seems like there's like no wind right now if the lake is that calm. It's good timing.
All right, go for it.
Okay. We normally give him lovin's in the morning. He gives us little growls. Just like that.
Paco likes to sleep in even more than we do.
It's time to get ourselves situated. We like to open up the door when it's beautiful outside. Lets a lot of light in, as well as we then get some fresh air into the van. That's also a reality that we're dealing with right now. This thing falls down all the time.
There's like really big bees and these really big like black fly looking things here. If we want the airflow, this thing needs to work.
A temporary fix.
Time for some caffeine.
Ooh, baby, you made some coffees? Yeah, I can't wait. One of the first things Alex does every morning, throw a little bit of makeup on.
Only when we're going to be recording, because I always feel better about the videos if I have just a smidgen of makeup on.
I do my makeup too every morning. Blush, beard, hair, good to go. Oh, look how nice. It's a cute cup.
Yeah, you're fancy. It's probably way
Oh, it's
too
way
hot.
too hot. Boil them up. I'll burn my lips off.
Yeah. Frank's on breakfast. That's his new
doing cereal.
job.
Yeah, it's one of my jobs in the morning.
Yeah, I don't think about breakfast in the morning.
I
I'm happy
do.
with my tea for a long time.
Immediately I woke up and was like, where's the food? Before bed last night, I was like shoving my face.
I was asleep when
with
he was
bread.
eating bread, and I was like, "What are you doing?"
So hungry. You know, when you're hungry, you just gotta stuff your face.
I'm sitting in bed. I would like to make the table soon so that we could work at the table. I'm working on a little bit of a guide to where we boondocked in Alaska. I figured that would be a cool kind of PDF to put out after we're done our trip. So I'm working on that, trying to remember all the places that we've stayed already because we've already been here a whole month, which is crazy. But can you pass me the lid for this because I don't want to spill it. How'd your breakfast turn out?
Really good. You know, I'm a chef in the making. Alex, if you want to pop up, we can make the table.
This happens kind of most days, but definitely not every single day. But we have some very important work to do today, so I would like a table.
And just like that, the table's done.
Since we have no internet, and usually in the morning we would maybe be like catching up on social media or like comments, replying to people, checking our stats, things like that.
This morning we're actually going to do a podcast for our Patreons. It's now a new exclusive thing that we're doing. If you want to become a Patreon and get the exclusive podcast, please do so. But we want to tell our Patreons all the behind the scenes.
You know, some more personal things. So let's record this podcast. I gotta start a new project. It's not as easy as just saying, you know, let's go. We're also on day 4 without a shower. Is that right?
Day 4 without a shower, so today we'll definitely be taking some showers.
Yes. You ready?
I'm ready.
Hello, fellow nomadic adventurers.
What is happening, guys? It's so good to talk to you guys here on our Patreon, and we want to give you guys all the exclusives.
This drawer is just a real bitch.
Wait, put it back in. I want to show you how easy it is for me. Ready?
I will literally put my entire body weight on this and like, it's so hard every time.
But then look at this, ready?
Get out of here.
It's really not that hard. It's about like how you pull it.
Oh yeah, it's all in the technique.
It's all in the technique.
All right, so we're gonna get ready to go for an adventure. I'm gonna pack us a little bit of a lunch so that we can eat it out in the wilderness.
Yes. Paco made his way over because he knows he's gonna get a little bit.
He loves vegetables.
He obviously likes meat as well, but he loves fruits and veggies. Look at him. Is that yummy, buddy? Just going for it there.
Oh, well, so this is another smart idea. So this is a bag of garbage, but it's all of like the food waste garbage. So rather than filling up our teeny tiny garbage can with all this stuff that's gonna kind of smell as it goes, I put it in a Ziploc bag in the fridge. And then whenever we do go to dump our garbage, I just toss this in with it.
Put my ginger soda into this cup.
The benefit of having it in the brewmate instead of just in the can is that it's gonna keep it nice and cold.
We're gonna go on a hike down this area over here. Some like waterfalls possibly that way, so we're hoping that we could walk over to the waterfall. Paco, you ready? Yeah, you're ready.
Okay, let's go. So I guess you could call this backcountry hiking because there's no actual trail. There are some trails in the area, but we can't actually tell you what area we're in because we promised the person who gave us this spot that we wouldn't blow it up. Sorry.
Oh, I forgot there's a straw in it.
It's super handy.
Do you guys know what like type of sediment this is? What type of rock? Because I almost feel like it looks like petrified wood. It's like so fragile. See this little piece? Just broke it like it was nothing. So I'm really interested in what type of rock that is.
I feel like we're gonna have to hug the coastline because this gets so dense so fast. We'd be like bushwhacking through it. It's literally just like a wall of trees.
Can't even see him anymore. So we had a really nice walk out here and we're gonna have a picnic now. Is it good?
It's actually really good.
Let me try. This is a live kombucha soda too.
Mine is just regular kombucha.
Kombucha, sorry.
Like kombucha.
It's com.
Com versus cam.
Oh.
Like Paco versus Paco, right, Mom? I don't know about these sandwiches. We had bread and then some vegetables, so I just put them on there. This is definitely a weird combination.
So we have cabbage, pepper, onions, carrots, and some dressing.
Yeah. So really, really good sandwich here.
Not bad.
Actually, surprisingly good. Paco will definitely be eating everything that falls on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
I also brought the very crumbly bottom of our $10 bag of Ruffles chips. When you spend $10 on a bag of chips, you do not leave a single crumb behind.
Yeah.
Hi.
Good boy.
Did you go all the way to the water?
Oh, look at this. Babe, look at the paw prints.
What kind?
That looks like little bear prints or something.
You think?
Yeah, for sure. Or a big dog.
Maybe.
But like you see the claws? Those are claws. So that's a fairly good size animal.
Paco is not a very adventurous water dog, so the fact that he brought us to the water is kind of crazy.
He's thirsty, that's why.
Yeah. Hey, you want to go for a swim? 3!
Yeah!
Good boy!
See, he's not that bad.
See?
Yeah, good boy! Oh my God. You tearing it up. Good boy. You wanna go one more time?
Okay.
2, 3. Yeah, good boy! Kind of a dead end for us now. You think I should get the drone up and follow the river?
We're on our way back to the van, and before we take our showers, we're gonna earn them with a real workout. So this hike was just the warm up. Now we're getting physical. Oh yeah, feel the burn. Ooh.
Oh, I feel a burn already.
It's important to add weight to your exercises, so picking up a dog is a really great way to feel the burn even more.
It's really getting too much, but I can't pull back.
Go, go, go. You just gotta go. You just gotta do it. I promise you it's okay. I feel fine. I actually feel good. Yeah,
Makes me feel like you
just go. Just do it.
sets my body on fire. And no one
Nice, baby. Nice. Yeah. That's the warmest shower.
Yeah, that is so good. Definitely better than the lake.
Outside shower is even better because we could put it right back into the bucket and then we're not wasting any water and we keep the water hot. So I think the outside shower is actually the way to go with this unit. But I do have to say, having it indoors as well has been super helpful, especially when it's a really cold day outside. It makes it to where we could actually have a nice, convenient shower inside the house as well. So that was absolutely the best shower that we've had since we've been on the road, surprisingly.
Thank you so much to Drifter Journey for giving us that tip about recirculating the water, because it was actually so hot.
Man, what a view we've had during our shower.
Mostly Frank's white cheeks. All right, so here's the reality of a day in the life of van life, especially when we take a shower. The whole place is a mess. Yeah. This is a super smart idea. These are just magnetic hooks. We can let all our bathing suits and towels dry out here. Okay, but come into our home. Frank's new rock shower bag. There's just like stuff all over there. This is a disaster. This is not cool. I think I'm gonna spend the next little bit cleaning up, doing some dishes, and probably getting ready for dinner.
You hungry, buddy? He wants to eat my bread. He doesn't want to eat his own food.
Frank's getting the moon fab going. Fun's not over yet, baby.
Meaning like we have to edit and take care of the podcast.
Meaning it's time to go to work. So I'm just working on editing a vlog, and Frank is finishing that podcast. Very exciting evening. Van life off-grid.
The sun is starting to set. We have the moon shade up. It's giving us nice shade, cooler air inside the van. It's just so beautiful out there right now. There's a couple of people out on a kayak just rowing around, and I mean this area is just epic in general. What do you think, babe? Is it pretty?
Mm-hmm, it's beautiful.
I wish
Good night, baby.
Love you.
I love you too.
I don't know about you, but I think this is my favorite week in Alaska so far.
Yeah, man, it was amazing. We did an incredible rafting experience down the Kenai. Then we made our way to Homer.
And got the van into a serious problem.
Oh my God, are we stuck?
The spit was super cool, and we got to celebrate Caitlin's birthday by going to a luxurious spa.
I even put on one of those masks.
It was so much fun, and we're excited to take you guys along for the ride.
Oh, man. Good swell.
Oh, that booty.
Like that?
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, I realized.
All fashion, all the time. Huh.
It'll work.
I told you this is the boat we're going on.
How many of us are there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
11.
11.
11.
11.
We'll fit.
It's my number though, at least.
I'm super pumped.
Ready to float?
I hope I'm gonna float. That's the plan.
Just don't go in.
Okay.
Stay on top of the boat. That's how you float.
Yeah, jump on in back here. You be on these.
This lazy float, well, lazy for us, hard work for Molly, our guide, took us down the Kenai River, an 82-mile river, the longest in the Kenai Peninsula.
Oh yeah.
The water's so blue.
It's so blue, and it's just like a nice, peaceful, lazy run. It's definitely an awesome little rafting trip. Look at that.
Oh yeah. Oh, so good.
Look at him scale that like it's the mama's up above, I think.
Our guide Molly pointed out so many interesting features along the way, including old trapping cabins, the history of the mountains, so many fun facts about this area. We went down some rapids, which were super fun, and it was just an all-around good time.
Oh, there's a hood.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
My genius.
You know where my
There's like a button, I think,
there's
that
a
helps lock it in.
And I was like, geez, you know what? I'm getting off of this thing.
Yeah, let's go! Here's the big rapid. I like how he said, hold me, honey. It's getting wet out here now. And we just saw a huge bald eagle. That was amazing. Like up close and personal. Normally you see him flying overhead. And it's getting a little rocky out here. It was nice and glass in the beginning. It's not as glassy anymore. Everybody on the boat has been amazing, and our guide, Molly, has been amazing. So it's all about the people.
And we're only saying that right now because they could push us into the river if they wanted to.
So, the people.
Is that my cue to push you in?
Yeah.
The tour was amazing. I would highly recommend it. We saw so many eagles. I've never seen that many eagles before in my life. We saw a beaver. We saw so many different kinds of birds. What else did we see, Frank?
We saw ducks. We saw salmon actually being pulled up. We saw a black bear. That was so cool.
After that amazing rafting ride, we actually went for dinner with the two people that we were in the back of the raft with.
Patrick and April, they were such an amazing couple. They really enjoyed the lifestyle that we were living. They inspired to do this one day, even if it's just on weekends or something like that. So it was really nice to sit down, have a conversation with them.
And some really good food.
Great food.
Yeah, so thank you guys so much for your company. It was amazing.
The question when we left was, well, where are you guys sleeping tonight? And we were like, well, we don't know.
And we figured it out.
So we drove to a random spot, camped out, and then made our way to Soldotna.
And then this morning, we used 2 coupons from the coupon book.
We got coffees.
2 for 1.
And we got bagels.
2 for 1. We are cruising up to our spot for the night. Howard and Caitlin have been here for at least 2 days, so we know that it's a good place to park. This looks freaking amazing.
Yeah, it looks really beautiful.
Hey, girl.
Alex did something amazing. She made fried egg rolls, but she made them Italian style. You have to dip them in marinara sauce. You're sitting on a beach in Alaska, eating fried egg rolls. Good morning, everyone. We are now leaving our free beachfront property to head into town. It's Caitlin's birthday, and we're super excited to celebrate with her. So actually go over to the New State Nomads channel and wish her a happy birthday when we're done with this video.
We are heading to the Spit, which is the tiny little peninsula outlet off of the coast of Homer. There's no real good free camping over there, so the New States have found a city-owned campground. It's only 20 bucks a night, and we're gonna splurge for her birthday after we get up this crazy hill.
Where's the track?
Toe hole?
Yeah.
Oh my God, are we stuck?
No, I'm gonna make it.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Is there someone coming up behind you?
Oh, yeah. Gotta give her a
Your
go
e-brake's
again.
on the other side.
Yeah, I know. I'm just getting up.
Holy shit.
Getting down to get up.
Okay, your tow haul's on now. I don't know where your traction control is.
I turned it off. I turned it off already, I think. Here we go.
Oh my God. Ah!
Damn, this road is steep.
Ah! Do you hear all those rocks?
Yeah. Had to get it going to get up that hill.
Holy schmoly.
There we go.
Oh my God!
Oh yeah. Had to get it going to get up that one.
Holy.
Imagine if we had only those street tires, they would have never made it.
Oh my God, we would have been stuck there forever!
Woo! That was uphill for sure. So take your traction control off, throw your tow hole on, and you'll get up the hill.
How the frick did the Navion do that?
The Navion could do anything. Yeah, it's so beautiful out here.
It's gorgeous.
The mountains surrounding it are just insane looking.
I know, it's so pretty. Hi, Bucko.
Are there any spots?
I think so. So I pulled the car up. Do you want to go look and see? It's a little questionable.
I just gotta get out and move a sign. 2 pits means 2 spots.
Schmancy, schmancy. Goodbye.
After paying our camp fees, we went to explore the Spit, a 4.5-mile-long peninsula that seems like it's man-made.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Yeah. We got everything deep fried, and you guys got like a delicious light
That looks
meal.
really good.
That looks really good.
Nowadays, the Spit is full of cute restaurants and shops, but it wasn't man-made. It was made by nature.
So cute.
Scientists still aren't 100% sure how it formed, but one thing's for sure, it's definitely worth a visit.
Frank caught that fish. Good for you, Frank.
Making fun of me because I didn't catch a fish? Look at this bad boy.
I caught this one. It's much bigger than the one Frank caught because I'm the better fisherman.
Oh.
Join our Patreon to become a fellow nomadic adventurer and help our 2 times weekly videos become permanent.
I'm ready for a hot tub.
Yeah, this is the final crescendo of Caitlin's birthday weekend. We found a spa that's actually super reasonably priced that we can all hang out with for a couple of hours. Let's get over there.
Close up the house and it's time to head into the hot spring.
Ooh, it's not a hot spring.
The spa. It's a hot spring to me.
Oh, hi. I didn't expect to see you guys here. Are you here also for the day spa?
Yeah. Did you guys book the 10:30?
Yeah.
Oh, snap. What's up, guys?
What a coinky dinky.
What a coinky dink.
The spa looks amazing. The view out on the water is absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
We have 3 things to choose from. So there's a hot tub, a hot room with massage chairs and facials.
I know you're looking forward to that one.
Yes, and then the sauna. So we're just gonna bop around and enjoy everything that the Homer Inn and Spa has to offer. Frank's struggling with his free sandals.
Well, I lost my sandals, so I have to wear the free ones now. How is it?
So nice and warm.
Now it's time to enjoy the hot tub.
We're overheating a little bit, so I'm gonna go attempt the cold pool. Do it. I should not have tested the water first. That was a bad idea.
Just get in. Don't go all the way down. Go, 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 go.
Okay, that was nice. That was really nice. Okay, now for the sauna. Let's do that. We're getting into the dry brushing. I think you do little circles towards your heart. So like wherever you, so if you're going on your legs, you're going this way. If you're going on your arms, you're going towards your heart. Okay. That may or may not be accurate. This room we have the massage chairs and the DIY facial station. So we're definitely gonna relax in here, get a little massage going, and relax some more if we're not already totally relaxed. Which facial do you wanna do?
I'm gonna go with something that doesn't have mango in it.
That's a good call.
I'm allergic to mango, if you guys didn't know that. I'll go with this one.
Okay, just check it for mango. Ultra hydrating essence mask. I'll go green tea.
Green tea? I was thinking about that one. Come on, baloney face.
Okay, let's get our bird watching on.
And it's active component forms protected.
That's scary.
I'm in full relax mode.
Look at your feet go.
This is what life is for. The spa has been absolutely amazing. We loved every minute of it, and we still have a little bit more time, so we're gonna do everything one more time, but just to relax. I'm so dumb. That doesn't. We had a terrible accident this morning.
Let's just say it tastes like salt.
You know, when there's a big side and a small side on the spices, I did the big side by accident.
Yeah, it's okay, it happens. We luckily had a quick little granola berry replacement, and it was delicious anyway. So we're gonna toss this out because we don't want it to stay in the van. And then today we're going on a cruise.
We're going to a magical land where all Hallmark movie romances are set.
Soldovia! That's the name of it, right? Okay, cool. Hopefully we see some whales. Hopefully we see some wildlife out in the water there. And then we're gonna go to a beautiful island. It's a 7-hour like cruise or event that's going on. And yeah, we're gonna take you guys along for the ride.
Ready? It's time to go to
We're ready!
So we did ask, and Paco's allowed to come on the cruise with us, but we have to be a little bit, you know, nice about it. We brought his bag for him to sleep in and things like that. So hopefully it's all good.
That was a tough walk down. I actually felt it in my knees. I feel like my knees were gaining strength. Imagine the guys having to carry fish up that way. I also do think it's low tide right now, so the ramp is probably where normally it would probably be like this.
That's smart, Frank.
Yeah, I know. I'm pretty smart
with
guy.
the tides.
Yeah.
But maybe that means you couldn't be a great fisherman.
Why?
Because you can't even walk up the ramp.
Oh, I could walk up the ramp. I'm saying imagine trying to take all those fish up. Those guys must be yoked. Paco's met a new friend.
You're so sweet. Oh, well, welcome on board.
Thank you so much.
Watch your steps out of the cabin. There are lip steps and stairs. Okay.
Thank you.
Good boy thing.
When the big little pop-up.
It's always raining. We should put your hood on.
Oh, let me see him with a hood.
Oh, sure.
Oh, the Paco with the hood.
Let's boat ride.
Good morning, everyone. I'd like to welcome you aboard.
Some gold chicks, and that must be Mama.
Oh.
That was perfect. Look at them. Give me food, Mom. Give me food. Looks like there's 2 eagles sitting on top of that. This is Gull Island right here, and supposedly we might see some orcas. Fingers crossed.
Welcome to Gull Island, an ornithobian's worst nightmare.
The birds are so loud.
As many as 20,000 different birds call this rock home. With 9 different species, this is definitely a birdwatcher's paradise. Us, not so much.
The smells and the sounds are very intense.
Extremely. Jacket cover!
So we headed inside to let Paco stretch his legs and grab a hot cup of coffee before the real action started.
There's a bunch of orcas just ahead of us. You can see their fins coming up, and you can see them going, spouting out the water. Right now we're enjoying the orcas, and Paco's just passed out.
I'm like emotional about it. I feel like the first time I saw him cross, I was like, oh my god.
First time ever.
Oh my gosh, so beautiful. What an experience. I guess the bench is made for 4 or 3 and a dog. So Howard's gotta go.
From our baby Paco to a whole family of otters outside.
Oh, his little feet. Oh my gosh. Little sleepy sea otter. She's so sweet. So there's like 8 or 10 otter out here in a big family pack. They're so cute. They've got little babies they're swimming with, and they're just adorable.
After many hours of wildlife viewing in Chemicatch Bay, it was time to review the map and set a plan for Seldovia, because we were heading into port.
We've made it to Seldovia.
Well, as it turns out, the whole city of Seldovia has had a power outage for the last couple of hours. So we're trying to get lunch, but it might be a little bit more complicated than that.
It's hashtag island life.
That's an interesting sauce.
It's a Seldovia special.
It's like a garlicky raspberry type of flavoring. Interesting.
This was very good, but at this point in the day, anything would be very good.
It's crazy too.
This churrito. Frank still has no food.
It's okay.
I know it's coming out now.
Frank, it's okay. You'll be fine.
I'll just eat Alex's.
No. You can have a bite.
Tastes like a huge thing of sushi.
Yeah.
So the food was absolutely delicious.
It was so good, but because of the power outage, everything took a little bit longer. So now we only have like 30 minutes to see the entire island. So we gotta go.
We're gonna run. We're gonna run. Seldovia is like this cute little quiet town. It seems like at some point in time it was super populated. It actually was a bigger city than Homer at one point in time, which is crazy to think because it's its own little island.
Once they built the highway to Homer, a lot of people decided to move to Homer instead because it was more accessible and you're not boat locked on an island.
Another crazy thing about this little island is that if there was no boats coming here, they would have no business. So like they thrive on having tourism come here in order for them to thrive in this little community.
We headed over to our own little private beach because we wanted to show you a different side of Seldovia that most people don't get to see.
I feel like this rock needs a Little Mermaid scene. Like a Little Mermaid needs to be coming up on that for sure.
We always find our best adventures off the beaten path. By listening to locals about where to go, you'll always find a hidden gem in any town, even the tiny ones.
So this right here is the actual size of the mosquitoes here in Alaska. Like when they say they're birds, they're actually like dinosaurs. I'm just playing. One of the most unique things about this town is everywhere they have wood carvings in front of every single one of their buildings.
Oh yeah,
Right?
we have a contest every year usually.
Yeah?
But last year we didn't.
Uh-huh.
But I think we're gonna do it again this year.
Nice. What date do they have it on?
I'm not sure.
Not sure?
Not this year. I'm not.
Whenever they please?
Yeah, right. Yeah, right, actually.
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
much. Maybe it'll be for Labor Day.
What have you carved? Anything?
Caught?
Carved, like carved out of wood.
Oh God, me no.
No? No?
No.
You just do the fishing?
Yeah, no. No, I just work at the harbor.
Oh, well, nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Frankie.
Frankie,
That was my
nice
dad's
to meet
name.
you.
Nice to meet you. Yeah, man. I got to catch up to my group.
Oh, you better.
We'll see you around, Jim.
Okay.
Take it easy.
Yeah.
All right, guys, back on the boat. That was a really quick time in Seldovia. Because the whole island was out of power, everything took a little bit longer, so we didn't get to explore as much as we wanted, but it was still a really cool time, and I would highly recommend it. Wave goodbye to Seldovia.
Bye, Seldovia.
Many of the tours in Alaska cost an arm and a leg, especially for a full-day tour where you get to see so much wildlife and explore a new city. This tour was only $70 per person, which was an absolute steal.
Oh, I'm such a good dad.
He takes tips too. No, I'm just kidding.
Thank you, guys. Have a great day.
Bye, girls. Thank you.
Thank you.
After the tour, we left the Spit and headed to Anchor Point for some fun with our friend's drifter journey.
We're playing some James Bond.
I'm so good at it.
1, 2, 3.
Go.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what you think about that?
Oh, yeah?
Oh, my God.
Okay.
I don't want any of these.
I know, that's my problem.
Oh, shoot. I'll take both of these. Oh, there's new stuff.
James Bond!
I was trying to take my time and strategically get there.
We had a great time hanging with Drifter Journey tonight, playing games. It was so much fun. We had a lot of laughter. Now it's time for bed. It's almost midnight. Time to throw the sheets on, get to sleep. Paco, where you going, bro? You're not going with them. Paco, get back here. Paco, come. Out. Good boy. All right, bye, guys.
Bye. He's like, I'm going.
He really wants to go, you guys.
Drifter Journey, we will see you guys soon. We're going to be traveling around Alaska all summer, and so are they, so I'm sure we will meet up again. Greg and Jess are awesome, so definitely go check out their YouTube channel and Instagram.
We're going to hang out on this beach, do some work for the day.
Yeah,
and,
we'll probably be here for at least a day or two, just
yeah.
kind of hanging out. We've been go, go, go for the last little while, so it's going to be nice to just like relax.
Yeah, there's a huge ship offshore right here, and you get a nice view of the mountains when the clouds go away. There's a beautiful volcano out here. Yeah, I'm loving it.
Me too. And there's a toilet.
I'm updating my Facebook status right now. I'm letting you guys know that I'm cooking. I got the Brussels sprouts in here. I already got the sausage going. Got my onions and garlic chopped up. Alex is over here editing.
Frank was like, why don't you ever film me when I'm cooking to show that I'm cooking? And I'm like, I cook every day. I don't know. What do you want me to do?
Dinner is served.
It looks amazing, baby. Thank you so much for cooking.
Now, you want me to open that?
Yeah, it's really tight.
Okay, go.
Oh, wow. That's why I keep you around.
Just to open sauce for you, right? We decided it was way too beautiful out to not sit on the roof deck and watch the sunset. We have bald eagles and seagulls to the left. Beautiful sunset. Yeah, that's a good shot.
Frank promised me that the seagulls wouldn't attack us.
Okay.
So if they do, it's on him.
All right, time lapse will commence now.
Ow!
And, well, that wasn't a seagull, that was yourself.
I like rolled my ankle.
Time lapse commences now, and we're gonna enjoy our food. Enjoy the sunset, guys.
After a few days at this beach spot, the van is covered in sand. We're getting ready to leave this spot soon because we are literally out of groceries, but before we go, I want to leave the sand where it came from, back to the beach. Luckily, it's a small space, easy to clean. The sweet ocean breeze has claimed its first victim. I literally just put that bag up there so that I could sweep the floor, and the breeze just took it down. How does that make you feel?
Go eat it, go.
Would your dog be like super excited, clamoring at the bit to like eat all the food on the floor? Or is your dog like ours and does not care at all? He's like, ew, you've made a mess. Paco is no help in cleaning this up.
Do you have the front door open or something?
I do, yeah.
That's why there's such a freaking breeze in here.
Oh, cross breeze. It's working.
Alex wants me to edit as well as help her film and clean.
I'm just in a very sticky situation right now, and you know, I just think I'd use a hand.
Okay.
Oh.
Is that the hand you were looking for?
No.
Look at all these hairs. Look at this. Our dog's gonna shit hairs for a week.
The van is clean, the video is edited. Now we are gonna do our second attempt at getting up this hill. The first time, this is what happened. Oh my God!
Have you learned your lesson?
Yes, I did. I actually already put the van on, like took off the traction control for it, and I'm gonna put it on tow haul as well. That way, hopefully we have no issues. Everybody's coming down.
All right, guys, yes, if someone's coming down, this road is very narrow and it will be bad news bears.
There we go.
Oh! Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Oh!
What happened?
I got hit with 2 pairs of sunglasses.
Nice.
Whoa, can you hear the whole van shaking?
That's a hill, boy.
That is a hill.
We definitely made it up it a lot easier this time. I'm glad we didn't try when it was super rainy out.
Yeah, ditto. We made it up the hill. Time to go to Soldotna. We have 0 groceries. Our fridge is empty. So if we're gonna eat tonight, we need to go to the store.
I don't know why I'm getting pulled over, but I wonder if it's because I might have been speeding.
Yep, the speed limit is 45.
Okay.
It changes at 45 way back by the gas station to the movie theater.
Okay.
And you're doing 58.
Oh wow, I was definitely going faster than I thought.
License, the registration, valid proof insurance on you.
Sure. How's your day going otherwise?
Gotta slow down.
Yeah.
Just a good rule of thumb down here on the peninsula, going into the towns, it normally goes 55, 45,
45, 35,
and then
okay.
it's the same one out.
Yeah, I thought I was kind of just following the flow of traffic, and I didn't realize, like, I
you were
didn't keep
clipping
down.
along. Yep,
Yeah.
It was following you. You had a little bit of distance from you and the guy in front of you.
Okay.
Just be aware of that. It's just going to get crazier as the fish start rolling in.
Yeah. We're headed north anyway from here, so.
Okay, all
Thank you very much, sir.
Safe trip.
Yeah, you have a good one.
Turns out we got pulled over right in front of the police station.
The right part about it is that he actually gave me a lower ticket than what he was he could have gave me. At the same time, I really don't know if I was speeding. I wasn't looking down at the speed limit on the.
It didn't feel like we were going
Didn't feel like we were
fast.
speeding. I felt like I was really going with the flow of traffic. And the other thing is the fact that he knocked it down also kind of means that the ticket is not correct. I haven't had a ticket in a long time.
That's the other thing about nomad life. I feel like stuff like this, you kind of just have to pay it and get rid of it, because there's no way that you're gonna come back to the same spot to fight the ticket so many months from now. So you kind of just gotta eat it.
Paco, will you pay the ticket for us?
He's gonna pay with his looks.
Yes.
All this means is that I need a couple extra Patreons to help us out. So guys, sign up for the Patreon. We give you guys some extras in there too. So it's definitely a valuable way to help us, and we help you. I have to say, it seems like the officers here are really nice.
Yeah, he was very
He didn't question me about anything. He didn't get upset in any type of way.
No.
He was very classy. And we do appreciate that.
Yeah. It's our $90 donation to the Kenai Peninsula.
The last few days of our Alaskan road trip have been struggle city.
Well, we're stuck.
Houston, we have a problem.
So today, we needed to take ourselves on a little bit of an adventure. By land and by water, we are exploring Eklutna Lake in the Chugach National Forest. Join us for these twice-weekly F&A adventures.
After yesterday's canceled hike propane fiasco,
Having some issues right now filling her up. We might have to try another station eventually. One of those days that things just don't want to work out. Obviously.
we are all set this morning.
We're going up to Twin Peaks. It's going to be a mysterious, cloudy type of day. I think it's going to be beautiful once we get up there.
We decided to have a little berry breakfast, which is probably what we should have had yesterday. But anyways, now we're just gonna eat and then get ready and go on this hike. And this trail is basically straight up the whole way. Cool.
Very bon.
I'm already breathing heavy. And we barely started.
Alex is not the best at regulating her breath, so that's something I think that she needs to work on.
Ooh, it smells good.
That's how you do it. It seems to be a bit warmer today than what we both expected, so I'm already about to strip down a layer.
Oh, are you changing outfits?
No, I have one outfit on, and then I take layers off.
Maybe you should have started with a different outfit.
No, because I needed this in the beginning.
It's only been like 2 minutes.
And then we're up at the top and we're sweaty and we're wet.
Cold.
It's gonna be cool, and I'm gonna want the sweater. All right, time to strip it down. And I got my Beyond Wild t-shirt on. I can smell peanut butter. I can smell the peanut butter. Why are you holding out on me?
Hello, Papa. Hi.
That was the only flat part of the trail so far.
Most of it's more like this.
Doesn't look that hard, but it's deceiving because it's pretty uphill and strenuous.
This might be a better indication of the steepness that we're doing.
It's definitely pretty straight up. What'd you find?
There's a car like dead over here. It looks like maybe somebody tried to drive up the trail and then didn't make it.
That's an oldie. There's a car right here. We'll zoom in on it for you guys.
We can walk down there.
Looks like that somebody went ham and shot the shit out of this car too. Wow, this has been here for a long time.
Wow.
It's definitely had a bunch of rock slide on it.
Yeah, it's like buried, and obviously it's been like a shooting target practice. People from 1801.
1801?
No, sorry.
Like,
2018, 2001.
Yeah, I was gonna say, there's no way this car's not even that old. It goes to show the quality of the metal that it was made with. Whole new van tour coming for you right now. This is the new rig. We're gonna be building it out soon. I mean, it's going to be pristine when we're done with it. First, we gotta get it out of here.
We just need a little bit of Rust-Oleum, a couple patches, you know, we'll be good. It's gonna be brand new.
Good spot, baby. This is super cool. I'm really glad you found it.
You know, Bear Grylls over here. See everything.
I'm sure there's many things that Bear Grylls could have used from this car as well.
Yeah, like a tetanus shot.
Was it worth it?
Oh my God. I don't know. It was really hard to get back up out of.
Need a hand?
Papa!
Paco, come, this way.
Will you carry me to the top?
No.
Thank Paco.
I love you, but I'm not carrying you to the top. Get Paco back on the leash. We took him off just to go down that little plot there because it would have been really hard to have him on the leash going down that way.
Good boy. How you feeling?
Good, this is definitely a tough one.
Oh, there's a bug on me. There's a bug. Whoa, that was close.
He still flew away too, so we saved him. There's a lot going on out here, so it's hard to see the mountain range. But once we do get to the top, there should be clouds kind of floating on these mountain ranges, which is really sweet. It's going to be worth it, believe me.
And I'm pretty sure I got covered in poison ivy or something on that little trek down to the car because I'm itchy everywhere now and it doesn't feel good.
You probably only have to wait 15 seconds to get the view where we have to do the actual hike, which is a couple hours.
You're welcome.
I think it's gonna be worth it.
We're seeing some peaks.
That's wild looking. If we're climbing to the top of that thing?
No, hell no.
Come on, you got
hell
this.
No.
Wow, look at this fucking lake. Come here. The clouds.
Whoa.
How insane.
Wow.
And this is only the lower portion. Like, wait till we get to the tree line.
As beautiful as this view is, it's still not the top, so we gotta keep going.
I feel bad for the other couple that was on the way down. You guys didn't get to see them, but they got all the way up here and they didn't get any view, they said, because there was so much cloud.
And now it's just like wide open.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, the clouds are really cool because it's making like the mountains look mysterious, if you ask me.
The folks we met said they made it to this bench and then couldn't see anything. So sometimes it counts to sleep in a little bit.
So this is about a little bit further than the halfway point on this hike from what we think, because this has to be about 1,000 feet. And it's an 1,800 foot vertical, 2.2 miles. And I think we're probably about like a little bit over 1 mile. So it feels like that we're almost there. We got a little ways to go. And the top of this, if this is a great view, the top of this is gonna be magnificent.
It smells like McDonald's pickles.
What?
I don't know, it's a weird thing to say,
Is
but
it just a craving?
I have been thinking about McDonald's lately.
Oh.
I feel like every once in a blue, I have this like craving for McDonald's that I ignore for like weeks, and then I'm finally just like, fine, I'll do it.
I'm giving
And then
in.
I just like feel terrible afterwards.
Honestly, we haven't had McDonald's though since like the build. Probably even before the build.
Before the build, because we switched to Burger King because they have
That
the
Impossible
Whopper.
Yeah, so
It's been a while.
it's been a long time.
Yeah.
It's been a long time. Sometimes you just got to do what feels right for
I
you.
should just go and be like, can I have a burger, extra pickles, no burger, thank you.
Oh man.
I feel like the only way you can really tell how steep this is to look at my feet. Because it's like, literally, uphill. How are you?
All right, guys, it is starting to get real tight in here.
Thinking about putting my sweater back
Look
on.
at this. This is definitely the road less traveled because it doesn't seem to be maintained as much as down low. And it's understandable because it seems like most people only make it to that bench point, then turn around and go back.
Why didn't we do that? Just wondering.
We didn't do it because we want to show you guys what's up here.
Oh, you're welcome. We just found out why they call it Twin Peaks. You might not be able to see through all the cloud, but it's pretty cool.
Oh, you could see them. We both said wow at the same time because it's really truly that impressive. I mean, we're at least 2,000 feet up and these mountains are just screaming at you from above. Like you look like you're looking up at the heavens at these mountains.
It would be amazing to be here on a sunny day. We're like literally inside the cloud right now.
It looks like there's like a little spot though that it might just open up for us in about 20 minutes or so.
You think?
What do you think?
We could
20
hang
minute
out and
wait?
eat a snack.
Yeah, I think we walk up a little bit further and we walk back this way
Yeah,
once it
we're
clears.
gonna get attacked by bugs if we
Yeah,
stop.
exactly. Let's keep moving. Oh yeah, what did I say? It's gonna clear up, no?
You did.
I can't believe it opened up like I said too. Like that, come on, that's pretty good.
All right, guys, we have seen the Twin Peaks, and now we're going back.
Time to head back. It was well worth it. It was perfect that everything just sort of burnt away, all that mist. It just flew right out of the valley. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this hike.
I guess it does go a little bit further, but we're not because we've got 2 more hikes that we want to do today. So we got to get back to the van and we got to go. And it's very steep, like we're running by accident. Maybe that's why I'm running. I'm getting pulled by the dog sled team.
I mean, it's pretty freaking steep. Look at this.
As hard as the hike was up, it's actually kind of fun to run back. Running downhill is pretty easy, says me right before I sprain my ankle on something. Small, tight footsteps. The other trick for really serious downhills is to go backwards. It's a little sketchy, but it'll hurt your knees way less.
Feels sketchy, but it's actually a lot easier. It's because you're just not used to it. It's just like everything else. But you always want to make sure that you have a little look back, so that way you don't go into the bushes on the left. You don't trip over any rocks on the way backwards.
You look like a robot.
I'm making it look like we're going in reverse, but I'm actually going forward.
This is how humans walk.
You ready, babe?
All right, we are going in a double tandem kayak.
Woohoo!
because, you know, we're good at them tandem sports.
Whatever direction your relationship is headed, you'll get there faster on a tandem.
Woohoo! Come on, baby, push. Are you even pedaling? Yeah, because we work together, baby.
We get two.
So yeah, we're about to go kayaking on the lake that you just seen from the trail. 2 other people saw 2 bears by the water. 1 brown bear, 1 black bear. So it's kind of awesome that they're down here. Got to be a little bit careful though, because it could be dangerous as well.
We never seen a bear close up before.
Not that close. Yeah,
when
we did.
you hadn't seen them bear right
When you
close
hadn't.
there.
Yeah, we did. We seen on the river.
Yeah, okay.
On the river. So maybe like we are just lucky and we get to see bears on the water all the time.
Where they can't attack us.
Yeah, where they can't
They'd
attack.
have to swim over to get us.
And I doubt they're gonna go for that. Alex, how's it going up there?
Good.
You're doing a great job.
Thank you.
Yeah, just keep paddling. I'm gonna stand here at the camera on the whole time,
Okay,
right?
cool. Look at him go. I'm saving my arm muscles for the way back when we're going into the wind.
Alex is the stronger of the 2 of us, so I don't know why they put her in the front.
My arms are already tired for some reason.
What do you mean for some reason? We just did a huge hike and now we're kayaking. We're gonna probably go like 2 miles out and 2 miles back.
2 miles is a long time when you're going like 1 mile an hour.
That's not true. We're doing like 5.
5 knots.
Yeah, about.
Slay. Slay all day.
You're supposed to go against the wind and then come back with the wind at your back. But that's not an option here. The wind's going one direction right now.
And the lake ends right there.
Yeah. But you can see the glacier ahead of us. It would be awesome if we can make it all the way there, but that's obviously not going to happen.
I got the camera between my legs. Make me look fat, like I don't got no neck.
Fruit snack. Do you want pineapples or anything?
Okay.
Yeah?
I eat a pineapple.
Pass them up to you.
Okay.
Pineapples.
Never leave home without your snacks, folks. Guys, Frank finally proposed. Thanks.
She said yes.
I did. Okay, how could I say no to the pineapple ring?
Make sure that you pack out what you pack in. So all the garbage and stuff that we're creating is going back in our bag. And we're gonna make sure that we get rid of it back in the van.
I ate my wedding ring.
Oh no!
The waves are picking up. It's getting dangerous out here.
Oh no! I'm not behind you taking pictures.
Are you? Baby, it's supposed to make it look dangerous.
It is dangerous.
We're supposed to be playing it up.
Ah, it's so crazy out here. I don't know what to do. I'm screaming right now, but the wind is so loud that you can barely hear me.
I didn't mean to be smiling. I meant to say, ah. I was joking that kayak over there was lapping us, and now Frank's determined to go beat him. Get over there, buddy. You got this.
I'm doing it. Oh man, turn this around.
Ah!
Too much rudder.
I'm getting pretty close to the glacier, folks. Pretty close.
So we're starting to make our turnaround right now so we can head back because we're about an hour in an hour and a half in, and we want to try to make it back in an hour and a half. We don't want to get too far and then we get caught up. But yeah, Alex is gonna give you some facts on the area.
Hello, everybody. It's time for some facts from Alex.
Alex facts.
They may or may not be correct. That's how Alex facts works. On this side over here, we have the lakefront trail that runs the entire length of the lake. I think it's about 12 miles out and then 12 miles back. So if you did get into trouble, you should be on this side of the lake because somebody might be walking by, you could ask for help. On this side over here, this is all native land, so it's not very populated, and if you get stuck on that side, you might be in big trouble. But now we're going back into the wind, so I'm sure it's very hard to paddle right now.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's kind of harder than the other way for sure. It would be nice to have some help here instead of having the other person just talk to the camera. But you know, I'm not a complainer.
I'm busy giving facts. You said give her the camera and get. Oh, hold on, I'm losing it. Oh my God! All right, I gotta paddle. Whoa, I'm going so fast. Gnarly. You can see the Twin Peaks over there that we climbed up to today.
Yep.
It's those guys up there. It's cold and windy and wet. Oh my God. Oh, these are big ones. Ooh, my knees are wet. I just had to take a break to say that Frankie is doing an amazing job.
Thanks, babe.
He's doing so good. He hasn't stopped paddling at all. Meanwhile, some of us have had to take lots of breaks.
Yeah.
But not naming names, but just kind of like throwing it out there that Frank's a beast.
You're probably talking about Paco, though, right?
Yeah, Paco's taking a hard nap right now.
Sure.
Yeah.
He's sitting in the front seat just waiting. If you look to your right now, you can see how fast we're moving, and at the moment, it looks like we're standing still.
At least we're not moving backwards, Frank.
Yeah, that's true. I agree with you there. All right, time for me to get back on this because we're losing pace right now. Little buddy.
Oh, you want to come right out.
Hey.
Normally you stay up.
Somebody give us kisses.
Where's the kisses? Where's the kisses?
Oh, there you go.
Do the kisses. Do the kisses. Our stomachs are like growling right now, so
To the ramp to Anchorage.
we need to get some food. So that is our first stop before we do any more extreme activities today.
I can't wait for food. How about you, Paco? I even made these grapes on the walls. Oh. You fancy in here?
So fancy in here. This is so good. I couldn't even wait. I was like, I gotta get it in here.
It's gyro 30.
It's the eggplant gyro.
Ooh, and I got a gyro too. Yeah, baby.
If you're one of those people who say van lifers only show the good side of van life, get ready, because this episode's special for you.
Well, we're stuck.
Having some issues right now filling her up. We might have to try another station eventually. One of those days that things just don't want to work out, obviously. And it spilled literally all over all of the cushions.
Yeah, that's the kind of week we're having. But after almost 2 years on the road, we know how to roll with the punches. We're Frankie and Alex. Together with our dog Paco, we take you along for the ups and downs of van life, exploring, adventuring, and eating our way through all the places that we visit.
It's 11:45 p.m. and we have 3 different errands to do. How did that happen? First up, we are mailing this letter to our brand new Patreon. Thank you so much, Trisha.
Next up, fill up water.
Cancel the other 2 errands. We're gonna do them tomorrow. We do have a 20-minute drive to get to the spot where we want to camp tonight. We could technically park here in the Fred Meyer's parking lot. There's a bunch of RVs.
What kind of fun is that?
This is an iOverlander spot. It's a beach parking lot. It's got lots of really good reviews.
I'll take the view of the beach over the view of the Fred Meyer's parking lot any day.
It's still so bright out for almost midnight.
Yeah, streetlights are on.
Yeah, thankfully, because we wouldn't be able to see without them. The last couple of days, we have noticed that it is getting darker at night, which is kind of cool. We first got here on the summer solstice and the sun did not set at all, ever, which was crazy. But now there is some darkness really late at night, like at 2 in the morning. If you look out, you're like, oh, it's nighttime.
That's a big ass moose.
I feel like locals do not stop for moose.
Oh no, not
Locals are like, oh, it's a moose.
I see moose all
And they
the
just
time.
keep going. That's how you know if it's a tourist in Alaska, is if they stop for moose or not. Definitely better than Fred Meyer's. Good morning, everybody. We had a beautiful night's sleep listening to the ocean waves crash on the shore. This is apparently the Cook Inlet. I looked it up this morning. I was also looking up a Brandy song. It's been a big day.
There's a ton of fishing going on right now. The locals have their nets out where they actually catch the salmon. You can see a ton of nets out here in the water. Gave you guys the binoc view. You pop it up over there? What are you doing? Oh, there she is. There she is. And then also in the distance beyond the water is the beautiful mountains, and they're snow-capped with glaciers on them, and it's pretty freaking incredible. We're keeping a good close eye on Paco. Sunbasking. We gotta watch out for the eagles that are coming through.
There's a couple of egrets flying around.
Hi, seagull. Another seagull. Another seagull.
But whenever I see their shadows go past, I'm like,
yeah,
don't
Alex
eat my dog.
out.
For breakfast, we kind of waited until noon because, I don't know, it's like a Alaska thing. I feel like because the sun stays up so late, you end up not going to bed until like 1 or 2 in the morning. And then by the time you wake up, it's lunch. We got a little coleslaw salad with some goddess dressing from Trader Joe's and these vegan dumplings.
I'm excited! You guys know I like to eat, so it's that time. By the way, even though Olive is a little bit messy because, you know, it's our home and we're living in it, it looks beautiful.
Frank just got out of bed 2 minutes ago. Don't let him fool you.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I didn't get out of bed 2 minutes ago. I got out of bed because I just finished editing for the time being. I've done 7 minutes of editing, which is equal to about
In the bed.
70 minutes of editing. I like to do it while laying in the bed.
Does that mean Frank's liking his lunch? It's a happy food dance?
This is delicious. Got a nice salad and those dumplings.
Chef kiss.
So these guys right here pull the net up and get all the salmon out. And then these guys down here then pull the net in.
The price of gas in Alaska has been fluctuating between $3 and $4 depending on where you are and how close to town you are. And just as an FYI, we have 40 gallons of water on board, which lasts about 2 weeks.
Air's out, ready to fill.
We are seasoned pros at finding free water, and this has been no exception in Alaska. We haven't paid for a tank yet.
You just shove that back in there with it still dripping? Oh, you put them together.
Yep.
Smart guy.
Put them together, that way there's no water leaking out.
Do you worry about it getting moldy in there?
I mean, we use it so often that I feel like it won't get moldy unless it's like sitting in the sun or something like that. You know what I mean? You guys sure you don't need a hose? Okay, man. Always try to help people out if you can. And then when we were filling up, a gentleman named Paul, that they live in Anchorage, came over. We chatted for a little bit. We showed him the rig. They're building out a rig too as well, like a overlanding type of rig. And he gifted us with some smoked salmon that they catch themselves. And then it looks like it might possibly be pickled. This might be right up your alley, Alex.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
And we even have buns to try it on.
This is beautiful salmon, and I'm really excited to try it. Thank you, Paul. Appreciate you, man.
We've got gas, we've got water, we've got pickled salmon, we've got an entire fridge full of groceries. You know what that means, Frank?
What does that mean, babe?
We're ready for our next adventure.
Woohoo! New adventure to come.
Well, we're stuck. So we actually just got to the spot and we're like, okay, we're gonna level ourselves out. We put a couple rocks down to like get up on, and instead of getting up on them, we got up into the sand.
If we could get on top of that, we should be able to get out. But I have to do this on both sides.
The other problem that we're having right now is that we can't find the recovery tracks anywhere. Our buddy Roger gave us a set and we have them somewhere, but we can't find them.
Well, this side wasn't sliding as bad, right?
Right.
So, I also don't want it to be like too hard. Okay, try that.
Go! Go, 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 go!
I'll follow this side.
You good? Freedom. I think that is technically fine down there.
What do you mean it's technically fine? Look at that.
I thought because we tried to level it out.
Nah, I think that it's actually much softer than what we expected in that spot. If we were able to dig this hole, that means it's fairly soft. So if we turn around, we could stay like on this little path road thing.
My whole thing is I want to be by the beach.
We are by the beach, man.
Yeah, but I don't want anybody taking our view, you know?
This is all way more solid.
Yeah, so can you come just right here?
Sure. Here's my cut.
Ouch.
Yeah. That was from one of the rocks. Oh, I don't think anything's wrong underneath here. We're figuring out the leveling. Yeah.
Why you got that open then?
Well, I just heard a noise. I'm making sure everything looks connected. Yeah.
We spent the next few days totally off-grid at this secluded location. A couple of locals came by as the weekend arose, and it was so fun watching their kids play in the sand and getting to know more about local life in Alaska. So thank you, everybody we got to meet there. It was lovely.
We have a little problem today. We ran out of propane.
We went about 3 months with the propane tank, and we only have a 10-pound propane tank. And I think that since we used the showers a little bit differently this last time, it helped pull it dry. But 3 months is a great amount of time.
We were cooking breakfast and on our way to go do a big hike, but I don't know if that's gonna happen now because we can't finish our breakfast and we can't go for a great big hike without breakfast. I mean,
That's a
come on. So we gotta head back to the bottom of the hill. We're in Gerdwood right now, so the like main gas station that should hopefully have a propane fill is at the bottom of the hill.
The propane is out of service. And I feel like Greg and Jess jinxed us.
Yeah, right?
Like, don't you have a backup cooking source?
Yeah.
And we were like, we don't need one, we're good. And now, look at us. Hungry and propane-less.
So it looks like now we have to head back to Anchorage and get propane. Yay!
I was like, there's a reason we gotta go to Anchorage today.
Yeah, go pick up those packages.
Well, there's a reason that we're not gonna go on this hike. There's a reason that we're being guided in this direction.
Yeah, maybe there was some bears on the hike that would have mauled us if we went.
I think good things are waiting for us in Anchorage.
Yes, I agree.
At least we got our coffees made, so we'll enjoy them on the ride. Thanks to Brewmate and their leak-proof movement. Second gas station.
So it's full service propane. I'm gonna go get the propane out.
Well, maybe talk to the attendant first.
I'm just gonna grab it out because it has to get this.
It's gotta come out anyway.
Yeah. So, and there's no signs. It looks like it's good to go. And then I'll talk to the attendant. He'll come out and help us.
So in our last van, we actually never had this problem because we just used the little green camping ones and we would always have 1 or 2 extra backups.
That was so wasteful.
It was so wasteful. So those cans, when you're done with them, you're usually somewhere where you can't really recycle them anyways, and it's like, how do you get rid of it now? And then you can't refill those little green tanks. I'm happy with our new system. I'm happy that we don't have to think about it. Those little green tanks run out so quickly too, so the fact that we could go 2.5 months on this 10-gallon tank with taking showers and cooking all of our food is pretty freaking good. Man.
All right. It's about 2.5 to 3 gallons. It's 10 pounds. So. Hide behind this pole just in case. Having some issues right now filling her up. We might have to try another station eventually. Next stop, another gas station. Hopefully it was just the tank and the way that they're trying to fill up, because I had no issues in Florida when I filled it. But if it's the tank, we're kind of up shit's creek. Second gas station, and it seems like there's something wrong with the tank that we have. It seemed like at times it wanted to take some of the propane in, at others it didn't. So he said, check Lowe's, check Home Depot, check those places. He sees those actually little tanks all the time. So maybe there's one at one of these spots and we could just pick one up.
Can we go get some food first?
Yeah, you're that hungry, huh?
I put it in a key bowl thing.
What?
We have a coupon.
Okay, coupon book.
We're going coupon breakfast.
Coupon breakfast because we're starving.
Coupon breakfast because we can't cook our own. Greg!
Babe, it's today 7:20.
Yeah.
It looks like it's closed.
We came to Alaska for a healthy breakfast and they are freaking closed. Today only. Why am I making a voice? I don't know, but it made me angry.
One of those days that things just don't want to work out. Obviously, this is one of those things. So we just got to keep rolling with the punches.
All right, let's find another coupon.
Something good will happen.
Okay.
Huh?
This Alaska Diner Factory also has a coupon in the book, so let's go there. I don't think this one's gonna work out because it says 1 complimentary pre-assembled dinner from the freezer, which we have no way to reheat. Back to the drawing board.
A value of $33.
We'd have to buy a $33 dinner from the freezer.
That sounds like a pretty expensive breakfast as well as a very expensive freezer dinner. Yum.
Bellies are full, back on the hunt for propane.
I don't know, we'll see. Do you think they got it?
No luck on the propane tank, but we did get 2 bags of fertilizer for our toilet.
Should we check Lowe's just in case?
We should check Lowe's just in case.
The gentleman Raymond over here at the Home Depot actually told us to take the tank to Blue Rhino itself and they could probably replace the top piece. I quickly just ran into Lowe's. They didn't have it. They actually have no propane tanks except for the full ones, 20-pound ones, which is not good for us. Make our way to the port where they actually recertify and fix the tanks. So fingers crossed this all works out and we'll be good to go in, I don't know, about an hour? What do you think? Hour? Oh yeah. There you go. So you think there was just some air in there?
Yeah, it just needed to be purged.
Cool. And just like that, she's fixed. All right, now we just got to get her back into place. The only problem is that it needs to be bled, and the gas stations didn't bleed it properly. So there was air in here. So now you got the air out, got the propane in. 2 pounds of propane, $9 to fill this bad boy up. $9 will go 2.5 months. Yeah.
And at some point, we should probably explore redundancies in our cooking system.
There she is, nice and full.
All right, problem solved. Now we gotta figure out what we're doing with our day because obviously everything got all kind of jumbled up and we're not where we thought we would be.
As it turns out, we were exactly where we needed to be. We looked down the street from Suburban Propane and saw a whole bunch of camper van conversions, so we had to check it out. Turns out Charlie is building amazing custom camper vans with his company Alyeska Camper Van Conversions. He was such a great guy, gave us a tour of his whole facility, and oh man, he's got some beautiful rigs.
Bring me the van.
Yep.
And then you outfit
it. And then I build whatever
whatever
they want, their colors, everything.
So it's completely custom to the people.
Every single one was custom. With the powder coat, and then the solid or the laminate.
It's beautiful.
And then
those are heavy duty.
And then we do wire runs. That's another thing we do. We do wire runs everywhere. So there's no wires buried behind the wall anywhere.
Look how nice and neat it is too. Looks really good.
Exploring all the beautiful rigs at Alyeska Camper Van Conversions gave us so many ideas for updates that we want to do in our current build and also ideas for the future. But before we get ahead of ourselves, let's go for a hike.
You guys thought we weren't gonna make it on this extra hike, but we're doing it.
It's 9 o'clock at night and we're pulling it off.
We were just waiting for everybody else to leave. This parking lot was packed when we got here. We wanted it all to ourselves.
And we got it. The gorge viewing deck is half a mile and the deck to view the falls is 1 mile.
I love a good deck. I wonder if this deck is hardwood or softwood.
You know, everybody loves a good deck, especially when you get a great view from that deck.
I'm sure lots of people have been on this deck. Of course, it's all uphill. What the heck?
Every place you go in Alaska is an uphill climb, I'll tell you that much. It's because everything starts at like sea level and then dramatically goes up. Woo!
Wow.
That is a cliff, boy. All right, we gotta keep moving. I got mosquitoes on my legs.
Okay. This is how Frank likes to walk with me.
Yep. She walks very slow. She has tiny little legs. They're about this big. That's why her butt looks so big in those thumbnails.
Hold my hand and walk with me.
Okay, baby.
I literally haven't had a single mosquito problem since we got out here, and Frank's been like, like screaming and running.
I have like any exposed skin, they attack me. Like even my hands, they attack me.
Ooh, baby, we're here. It's so far away, so. All right, I found the mosquitoes too. I guess that's why everybody left already, because it's mosquito o'clock.
Yeah.
It's really cool. It's a super easy walk to get in, well, except for the big uphills and then the big downhills and then the big uphills.
This one seems like mostly anybody could do it.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
We excitedly headed back to our tiny home Olive to be greeted with a surprise.
Houston, we have a problem. Problem is, there was a water bottle left on the bed. The cap was secure, but the top for the straw was open, and it spilt literally all over all of the cushions. The top was slightly wet, pretty decently wet, but the sheets were also wet. And then underneath, all the water went to and actually soaked the whole underneath of 3 cushions.
We got 1 soaked, 2 soaked. Our sheets are in the front, the blanket's up top there.
It's 10:21 at night. The only way we could possibly dry these would be with a dryer or a hand dryer, like a blow dryer. We're up Schitt's Creek because we're probably not sleeping tonight now because of it.
On the bright side, we have 2.5 almost dry pillows.
What we could do,
bring this one over, put this one on the edge,
yeah,
and then just like
use all the throw pillows as the side ones, right? And then we can sleep on those tonight.
Oh my god.
It would be better than nothing.
Yeah.
I think that's the plan. Solution?
Wow, it looks pretty good, babe.
Good.
This row.
That row
is killing it.
That row kind of has to be like that because this pillow doesn't fit with that pillow. So, yeah. Gotta work with what you got, right? It's better than having nothing to sleep on, that's for sure.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. Well, solution. Crisis averted. It won't be the best night of sleep. Well, it might be, you never know. But
might do this every night from now on. Be like, this is how it was always supposed to be.
even when things happen and shit's rough, you can figure it out. Good job, baby. Thank you. Appreciate you. And I'm in a bad mood right now. Can you believe that?
Funky Frank.
Funky Frank in the building.
So the wet bed turned out to be the least of our problems. It was actually very comfortable and I had a great night's sleep.
I'm still using it right now.
But we woke up this morning and went to turn on our computers and it turns out one of them must have got soaked last night and it won't turn on.
And it happens to be the one that has all of our important documents on it. So now, not only do we have to figure out how we can get all those documents off of there, we also have to now possibly get another computer. I'll tell you what though, these vans can pretty much do anything.
I'm not quite so sure.
Everything is shaking so hard.
We unexpectedly found ourselves with some extra time in Palmer, Alaska.
I hope it's not fried.
We're doing our best to make lemonade out of lemons.
I would love to fling with you, Frank.
Oh, let's go do it.
It's Friday Fling Frank.
Because after 2 years of living in this van, we've learned how to roll with the punches.
We woke up this morning, went to turn on our computers, and it turns out one of them must have got soaked last night.
And it happens to be the one that has all of our important documents on it.
Step one is to head to get to a computer repair store because maybe they'll be able to do something, fix something, make some magic happen. Frankie's going in.
I'm gonna try to do what I can. We'll see how wet it got.
Oh no.
That's the main board too, I think. Yeah, there's moisture all down here like this.
That's wet.
I hope it's not fried. That's all I could hope for.
So we actually have 3 computers. Frankie and I both came into our relationship with our own laptops. Frankie's laptop has seen some times.
Oh yeah.
It's seen some things, okay? It's
been around the block.
Yeah. My computer has been good, except that the graphics card isn't really strong enough to run our YouTube videos. We received a 3rd computer as a gift from some wonderful friends who saw that we were struggling with our craptacular machines that has a sick graphics card and it can pump out all of our videos amazingly.
Let's just say it's a badass computer. If both of these computers don't work and we can't do anything about it, we're gonna possibly get another one of those computers. But once again, we still gotta figure out how we can make that happen.
I wonder if like some kind of magical computer fairy can turn 2 shitty computers into 1 good computer.
Ah.
That would be amazing.
Even if we were able to get these 2 computers fixed and possibly get $1,000 for the 2 of them, then we could then turn around and somewhat afford the 1 computer.
Yeah.
All right, guys, so damage is done. It's gonna cost us about $240. just to recover the material, and that's if they could recover the material on the wet laptop. They'll definitely be able to do it on my other laptop. Yeah, so maybe Monday? The computer itself is done though. He said it's not even worth trying.
Really?
Yep, the computer itself's done.
Oh,
so it's all about just
no.
recovering the information off of it now.
It's not great news, but it's not terrible news. So I guess we'll just wait to hear back from him. Basically, he's just gonna take it, we leave, and whatever.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Alex and I decided enough is enough. No more bad day. We're taking Paco to the dog park.
Even though I just yelled at Frank for me getting my foot stuck in a basket. And
That's why I said
falling
no
over.
more bad day. No more bad day.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Well, that was a good stop.
I'm sorry, baby, I don't mean to be rude. Yeah, I'm just a little different from all these dudes. Okay, they riding waves, me, I'm up on a cruise. Yeah, you feel like me, then you got nothing to prove. I see him trying to do what I...
Hey, Alex, you want to go do the Friday fling?
I would love to fling with you, Frank.
Oh, let's go do
It's
it.
Friday Fling Frank.
Not Funky Frank, Friday fling Frank. Welcome to the farmer's market in Palmer. It is a really cute place. They have a lot of really nice things here. We're gonna find the perfect food for us, and that's what we're gonna get today.
I'm always okay to buy food because you have to buy it to live.
Right?
So even though we just got a really big bill, I mean, we can't starve to death.
Wow, it's so delicious.
That's crazy.
Paco decided this is where he wants to hang.
You done walking?
Yeah, he's done walking. Too much traffic happening, I feel like.
Did you buy, Frank?
I got myself a vegan cinnamon roll. Yum.
The Friday Fling was super fun. I would definitely recommend coming to check it out if you're in Palmer on a Friday in the summer because there was so much cool stuff to choose from. I got my ring, Frank got his cinnamon bun, and I got a coloring book to send to my niece and nephew. Don't tell them. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm about to eat lunch and I'm really excited about it. And we had a really nice time at the festival there.
Enjoy that Impossible Burger on a bread bun.
It'd be impossible not to.
Oh. As you guys may or may not know, Frank and I are not big drinkers.
Nope.
We'll have a drink occasionally now and then if it's like a social thing or something like that. But for the most part, we're pretty dry.
Not like in fun or attitude or anything like that, but we're definitely dry when it comes to the consumption of alcohol.
And that's not to say that we've never indulged. If you knew me in college, hearing me say that I don't drink now would be very strange for you.
For me, when I was in my 20s to about 25.
Yeah, but we found a brewery that can satisfy all of our non-alcoholic cravings.
Woohoo!
I got a feeling that this could be a little more than feelings. If I'm being honest, honestly, you got me where you want it.
I gotta say that all again?
Yeah.
All right, so we got double jasmine green right here, and then we have a yerba kuja, I don't know if that's right, and then a Cairo hops, and then a beet carrot ginger, and then this last one here is a lemon cayenne ginger. Nice.
Kombucha is one of my favorite things, and I'm always looking for a good one.
That's tasty.
That's really good.
Right?
They're all
Cheers.
brewed right here.
You got me playing every card and spending all my time trying to find out more about you.
There's also a sweet food truck right there. The Kombucha brewery does have some food, but this looks really good.
Huh.
Cause I really want you in my space, picking up every call, I'm falling, all my money's on you.
All right, guys, Alex beat me. Even though I tried cheating and putting the cart on top, I exploded myself.
Whoops-a-daisy.
Oops, it happens. That's part of the exploding kittens. But this little spot has been amazing. 203 Kombucha. Make sure you come if you're in Palma.
Okay, so unfortunately right next to the brewery, I'm a little bit drunk on kombucha, and so like I'm just shopping and I need to stop. But look how cute this hat is. There's so much stuff in here. It's all local Alaska made, and I mean, what can you do? You have to support local businesses.
I do have to say the hat does look cute and I approve.
We're heading up to Hatcher's Pass right now. It's basically straight north of Palmer up into Willow. It's a definitely more remote area, but there is a hike here that everybody is telling us that we need to do.
The weather's getting a little nasty, so tonight might just be like hanging out in the rig and getting ready for tomorrow and hoping the weather passes by.
We don't ever really check the weather. So it is what it is. If we're hiking in the rain, we're hiking in the rain.
We made it to the top. Not to Hatcher's Pass, but just before that. Where are we, Alex?
We are at Independence Mine. Independence Mine used to be a gold mine, and they would actually put explosives in the mountain and blow it up, because unlike gold panning through the river, the gold here is actually embedded in the rock.
Another thing that's really cool about it is that it basically like incentivized people to get married too, because the people that were married were allowed to build a house on the claim.
The mine shut down in 1942 because of World War II. It reopened briefly afterwards, but I guess it wasn't economically feasible, and then it became a National Historic Site.
What I love about it is that if we want, we could take a shovel and a pan and mine for gold for ourselves. It's allowed here.
Frank, you got a new job?
Yeah, this is an old machine that I gotta fix now.
All right, guys, now it's just A van life because F is gonna stay here and work at the mines. Paco is a wild man. Now that his leash is only half the length, he's literally like dragging me up this hill. So many of the structures here are just completely dilapidated, but the cool thing about that is you can see kind of how they were built, and in some of them you can actually see the remnants of how the house was set up.
I love that word, dilapidated.
I would not enjoy mining. This is creepy.
You feel pretty enclosed?
It's just like a lot.
Yeah. So this is where they would enter into the mountain, it looks like right here. It's kind of wild because the temperature change just in here, it is like at least 10 degrees colder than outside. So just think about that. This is glacier water that they were going to, so you're getting the breeze from that, and it is super, super cold.
Sounds like your heart.
Dum, 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 dum. Oh, you're talking about the cold, damp, and dark?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
And loud. You're very loud.
Yeah, that's true too. So there's 10 miles of maze-like tunnels underneath the skyscraper mountain. Wild.
I'm cool and damp, so it's time to get out of here. Just around the corner from Independence Mine is Hatcher's Pass. We are going to attempt to drive up it so that we can camp up there tonight and do a hike tomorrow. This road is crazy steep.
Yeah, it looks like that there's a truck going up it right now, and that looks like it's having a hard time. So we're about to find out what kind of hard time we're about to have.
It's a dirt road that goes to the top of the mountain. It's been kind of drizzling all day, as you can tell from my hair. And I'm excited. Are you excited?
A little bit nervous, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit nervous.
So I think once we start going up it, that's like you're committed.
You're for sure committed.
Yeah.
Trailers and RVs not recommended beyond this point. The whole house is shaking like a leaf. I got a little bit of a pit in my stomach.
This is the hard part, is these switchbacks right here. They're like steep and they turn hard.
The other benefit of doing it at this time of the day is that there's not really anybody else traversing it. Earlier when we looked, there was like 10 or 15 trucks coming down it.
Dang. She's a bumpy one.
It always amazes me that our house isn't crumbling to bits behind us. I know I'm gonna jinx it, but like, everything is shaking so hard. Getting close to the top, there's another big switch back here. I'm so glad there's nobody coming the other way. I think this is the top.
This is the top.
We made it.
Can't see shit over there.
No.
No.
Just a
At
big
all.
old cloud.
I mean, like you could barely see like the silhouette of like a couple trails here and there, but it's not even worth going out there right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's magnificent, but yeah.
Not
right-
today.
Not right now. I guess we try to find a place to camp now.
It's just beyond to the right.
Oh, okay, you got it? Pulled up?
I mean, kind of.
All right, wish us luck.
So Google Maps has a horrible depiction of what this road actually looks like. On Google Maps, it's like a long turn, when really it's just like switchback after switchback after switchback. So I don't know, maybe that's what the road used to look like?
No, never.
But this is clearly not what Google Maps says it is.
I'll tell you what though, these vans could pretty much do anything. I'm pretty happy with it right now.
Look happy about it.
I'm editing.
Yeah, be happy, lunch boy. Wait, do again because I got steamed. Yum.
Good morning, everybody. We are about to head back up this traverse, this pass, and we're gonna go for a really nice hike. We're hoping that all this fog clears up. We want to get the perfect view from the top.
We've basically been waiting all morning and it's noon, so we kind of gotta go.
Noon to like 2 o'clock seems like when it actually clears up. At least lately it has. So we're trying to time it just right.
Going up the backside of the pass is definitely a little bit less strenuous. The road seems to be less potholed and it's kind of more of a gradual incline.
Damn.
Across Tomb Raider, ready for hiking.
Oh shoot.
Around the world, my feet will tell me where to go. I'm not afraid to step outside and see the world for what it is. No.
So it looks like we were right. The blue sky is starting to come in. 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock. Seems about the perfect time of the day to get out here. Whew. I'm breathing heavy because this is a difficult one going straight up right now.
May have thought that I was lost, and all I need is room to grow. I'm coming home to put a flower in your...
This is the first little peak right here. Is this Hatcher's Peak?
No, we gotta keep going up. But yeah, I think so. That's the peak.
I don't see anything.
So this is just like the first like hard elevation, and then it's gradual from here.
Cool.
Thought you should know, ain't no place I'd rather be instead.
What we have going on right now is the classic half hatcher. Half of it's in the clouds, the other half is the blue sky. It seems like the clouds are trying to push their way in though, so we might get trapped in this side of hatcher.
I'm hoping the other side wins. I like light.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I would like to see it. And it's wild because on this side over here, you can actually hear the cars coming up, but you can't see them. And when we leave here, we're gonna be going down that side. So it'd be nice to have a little bit more of a blue sky and visibility from going down the really steep pass.
Guys, the dark side is winning. The entire lake area is completely covered now. You can't even see the peak. We saw, like, the peak just disappeared. It's literally right there. We were looking up the people there 1 minute ago being like, oh, we're so close, and now we can't even see them. I don't think it's safe to keep walking. We made it to one peak. I feel like that's pretty good. Like, I don't know what we're waiting for. This weather's gonna be here forever. What do you want to do, Frank?
We can head back. It doesn't matter to me.
You want to wait and get to the top of the top.
You know, I'm always about getting to the top. He almost got him. I got him. Oh, he's eating them.
I picked my nose.
Paco finally got him and he's eating them. Yo, it is crazy up here right now. I don't think it's safe really to go anywhere. Down that way is pretty treacherous. Up that way is really treacherous. And we got nothing but clouds around us right now. Standing in a cloud.
Time to get down the pass and get showers.
Showers are much needed now at this point.
Yeah. We've actually made our way to Wasilla, which is not that far from Palmer at all. They're kind of like sister cities.
Yeah.
And we found a laundromat that has showers thanks to iOverlander and Google. So we're gonna go do that.
Unfortunately, we cannot bathe Paco yet. He has not had a shower in a while.
It's been a long time.
And I'm sure he's pretty happy about it. But he doesn't smell at all.
Can you get my shower?
Little lady, tell me what you mean to me.
Alright, we're heading in.
House and Byron Bay, if that's exactly where you'll be. I'm coming home. Put a flower in your hair.
How was your shower?
The shower was great. I took way less time than I actually should have probably taken because I got done in less than 15 minutes. And I set a timer when I walked in for 15 minutes, so I knew I would have enough time, and I got out and I was here changing, and then the timer finally went off.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I set a timer for 15 minutes and I was still in the shower when the timer went off. I was done, but I was just kind of like enjoying it, and then I was like, all right, I gotta get a boogie. But then I realized that 5 minutes wasn't long enough to like pack all my stuff up and get out of there.